We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
As you know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part. We here. Shout out to everybody. What's poppin'?
Oh yeah.
Mr. Lucario, Miles Cunningham in the building. Miles, what's going on? How's life?
Life is great, man. I'm here smelling clean and feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I got my masculine identity soap here, man. I took a cold shower this morning, you know what I'm saying? So I got the masculine identity soap. And shout out to Coach EO, man. I got the Mr. Confident clone right here, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, doing the YouTube live is like going out, nigga. You gotta be ready. Like you gotta smell good, look good, feel good. You know what I'm saying? I got my shea butter on. You see my shit glistening. You feel me? So shout out to everybody that's tuning in for the Monday show. What's going on, Lucario?
I'm chilling, man. Just out here spitting this game as usual. You feel what I'm saying? And today, guys, we're gonna be talking about how manipulating women is weak ass fucking game. This shit is weak as fuck. And I got a video from a subscriber that they sent me this video of Melanie King talking about this other dude named Medium Man or something like that. You know, it's weird. Some of these names be funny to me. Like, why don't you call yourself Medium Man? I don't, you know, and that's no knock to dude. Like, even shout out to Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. I never understood, why would you call yourself mediocre? I mean, is it something that I don't know. It just seems weird to me. But anyway, but listen, but shout out to everybody.
Hey, as I always say, your language exposes you. You know what?
That's a fact. I don't get it, man.
Next thing you know, niggas gonna be talking about, oh, you coming at niggas, blah blah.
Right, it's like, nah, I'm just saying. It's just, I don't know, but you know what I mean. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to AJ Lindo, Money Mitch, Ronio, Certified Tyrone, Jari was popping. Call me Jay in the building. Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. What's poppin'? Monogamous Play in the motherfucking building. Trace is in the building. Kylie Murray, what up? Shout out to Renee is up in here. Out of the Mud is up in here. Zulu is here. June Sports, D's Nuts, pause, is up in here. Hakeem is here. What up? The Body Type Down, what's going on? SSGJ, what's good? Shout out to J Mar, Crown Heights, what's good? Juju was popping. Fat John, Rude is in the building. Zay is up in here. So listen, we're gonna play these commercials real quick. When we come back, we gonna get into this motherfucking game. So let's go. Let's make this happen.
What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game. And you missed a lot of life-changing game if you weren't at the Game Kings 2, the definition of a man seminar in New York City. But don't worry, because right now you can get access to the entire Game Kings 2 seminar. All you got to do is click the link below. And in this seminar, you're going to learn some heavy game from myself, Miles Cunningham, Rom Wills, Taekwondo, and Kerry K. Zagan. We're talking about manhood, confidence, attracting women, and much more. So click the link below right now so you can get your copy today. You still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Yo, I love that fucking commercial. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is smooth as hell. So guys, make sure you go get that. Go get the soap, people. Also, make sure, guys, please make sure that you guys go and join the Masculine Identity Membership.com. Make sure you join the Masculine Identity Membership.com. Also, make sure you guys join the badboymembership.com.
Yeah.
Make sure you join that. And actually, I just put up the new Bad Boy membership program. And the new Bad Boy membership program is called 5 Ways to Quickly Get Out of a Dry Spell. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys check it out. Well, for those that don't know, and I hate to call it a dry spell because, you know, just for you to understand what it is, that's when you're going out of, well, damn, he got the, hold on, let me put that up on the screen. Hold on, we got to put that up on the fucking screen. Do you guys see the fucking soap is fire? That shit is, you guys need to get that shit.
Well, holla at me, man. I got what you need, player. I got what you need.
So make sure you guys get that. But yeah, definitely go to badboymembership.com. Check out the program. 5 quick ways to quickly get out of a dry spell, because usually if you're in a dry spell, something happens where you might go months without fucking. After you've been fucking, you're like, shit, ain't shit popping off. So I give you 5 ways of how to quickly get out of the dry spell, because dry spells is going to happen. It's part of the game, but a way to get out of it quicker so you don't have to be in it longer. You guys, I teach you how to do that on the Bad Boy membership program. You feel what I'm saying? Sure. So we can make that happen. You feel me? All right. So today, we're going to be talking about how manipulating women is weak game. I'm going to be showing this video. Before we show this video, I want to answer this question right here real quick from Russell Douglas. So Russell Douglas says, why when men manipulate women, it's an issue, but women have been manipulating men forever and nobody says anything? Or nobody says nothing. All right, let me explain to you why. see, what you have to understand is that women, and let me explain this to you. Women are going to naturally manipulate you or try to, right? It is your job as a man to not fall for her manipulation because you should be leading. See, you can't, a woman's manipulation can't penetrate you because you should be the one leading. If you're leading, her manipulation means nothing.
Exactly.
Manipulation on men from women only works on men who are not leaders and who don't understand themselves. You see what I'm saying? And so what happened is that it's your job to actually upgrade the woman to teach her that she doesn't have to manipulate. Manipulation, no matter who's doing it, is weak game. So if a woman actually has game, she doesn't have to really manipulate. Most women manipulate because they're on a low level of game at this point, and it's your job as a man who has game to teach her how to manipulate, how to be attractive without having to manipulate.
Yo.
You see what I'm saying? So when you're like, well, I'm going to manipulate because she's manipulating me, you're just basically mimicking a woman.
Exactly. You stooping down to her level.
Right. You
because
see
the whole point is for that woman to show you why you should give her whatever, why you should spend time with her, why you should give her attention, why you should share your resources with her.
Right.
That's her job. Like, if she understands real game, what she's supposed to do to ensure her survival, show you why you should invest in her survival.
Right.
And as a man, it's the same thing. That's why we talk about the truth is inside you and all of this masculine identity, bad boy membership stuff, so you can improve your identity, so you can prove who you are. So when you standing in front of a woman, she can see, hear, and feel why she should fuck with you.
Right.
You understand? It's not really up to see. This is why we tell you guys about influence, not manipulation, because we're not telling the bitch we're not telling the bitch to get down and bless the swipe. Shout out to Boss Mac.
Right, exactly.
we're not forcing no bitch to get down and bless the swipe. We're not forcing no bitch to open up her legs to us.
Right.
Who wants to have sex if we forcing it?
Exactly. That ain't it. We don't do that.
Who want to fuck a bitch that you literally twisted her arm to smash?
Like I had to beg her and shit. We ain't doing any of that shit.
Who want to twist a bitch arm to be respectful to us? Who want to twist a bitch arm or put our foot on the neck of a bitch unless she kinky like that? Who want to put your foot on the neck of a bitch for her to be respectful and for her to show herself to be an asset to your life? No.
Right.
You supposed to have that type of value, display that type of value, carry yourself like a certain type of man where a woman says, I want. I can't wait to show this nigga how much I can be an asset to him.
Right.
Like she's chomping at the bit to get down and bless the swipe. She's chomping at the bit to fucking make you a sandwich when it's all said and done. She's chomping at the bit to cook and clean and make sure your apartment is nice and, wash your drawers and fucking send out emails and, you know what I'm saying? Or organize shit for your business. And she can't wait because she sees the value of the man that she's dealing with. Manipulation and I gotta force you to do something. Nah. And that's the problem with so many people in so many relationships where they're like, oh, well, my wife ain't gonna go for that. And I'm gonna have to buy my wife a Birkin bag if I want her to do all of this and all of that.
Right. All that crazy shit.
I might have to come up off a whole damn car note to get my wife to cooperate with me. Huh?
Terrible.
If you saying anything remotely like that, you shouldn't be married to that bitch.
Exactly.
Straight up and down. You understand? So, Lucario, what you said was super heavy, bro.
I'm telling you, that's why
you ain't trying to force nothing. Come on, man.
And see, Kyle, you fucking up. You said when dating women, you got to be the manipulator, not the manipulated. No manipulation. You don't have to manipulate. See, manipulation means that you don't trust your own process.
Right.
Manipulation means you don't trust yourself. Manipulation means you don't see value in yourself, which is why you have to manipulate, which is why, manipulation, you're basically hiding yourself behind the manipulation. You're hiding who you are. So you think, well, who I am isn't enough, so I have to do this in order to get what I want. And that's the problem. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's ridiculous. He said, I hear you, Mazel Akara, but hey, we all can agree to disagree. Do what works for you fellas. Plenty ways to skin a cat. The game is the game is the game. No, it's not. Listen. All this the game is the game is the game is bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude Steve in the building. Shout out to my dude Steve in the motherfucking building. He said the game is no. This is the thing. The game is the game is the game is not what it is. What you have to understand is this. What you do produces a certain result.
Right.
Right. And what I do produces a certain result. But what you got to understand is we're not doing the same thing. So if you're manipulating, you're producing a certain result. Whereas if I am not manipulating, right, and I'm being authentic and honest, a different result's going to happen. So we're not talking about the same game. This is what y'all don't understand, right? So that's like me saying, okay, we all trying to get money. Well, the game is the game is the game. So I'm gonna go rob and steal, but you're gonna go start a business. You think we're gonna have the same outcomes? No. You see what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna sell soap. You're gonna sell crack.
Right, exactly, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same. So I really want y'all to understand this. I don't want y'all to think, because see, y'all think y'all be doing the same shit. It's not the same shit. You feel what I'm saying? See, the problem is guys think that, oh, well, if I lie to get a chick and I fuck her, and you tell her the truth and fuck her, well, we did the same shit. The game is the game. No, it's not. It's not the same shit. It's not the same shit, because what's going to happen is your lies are going to produce a certain result. So even if it doesn't produce that result at that moment, it's going to produce a certain result because that's how you do things, which means you're going to continue to lie. And what's going to happen is you're going to lie to the wrong woman, and then that woman's going to fucking do something crazy, and you're going to be like, yo, how come these chicks be acting crazy, and how come this happened? That's because you were consistently being that guy who lies or manipulates and all that other stuff. Whereas the guy who's really on top of his game and who's really about it, he can consistently get women and never have to deal with none of that drama.
Exactly. Kyle, shout out to Marie. Call up if you really about that life, man. Explain yourself.
Right. It's crazy. But let's get to this video real quick, because this, man, I watched this shit and I was just like, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. But hold on, let me pull this thing up real quick. Let me get the joint. Hold on.
Can I say this real quick? I want everybody to remember, anybody who calls in, anybody who we talk about or make reference to,
right?
When I say the words bitch ass nigga, I'm talking about the context and the content that we are reviewing at the time. I don't know any of these people personally.
Right.
So miss me with all of that nonsense and getting into your feelings. If whatever I say is bitch ass nigga, I'm just talking about the actions or whatever we're discussing based on, because if niggas call up for the game and you say, yo, you know, I asked this girl to spend the night at my house and I just met her 5 minutes ago.
Right.
That's bitch ass nigga shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Right.
So, and I'm not, again, it's not about you, the person, the man, that's a bitch ass nigga, but that move was a bitch ass nigga move.
Exactly.
Okay. So try to separate and stay out of y'all fucking feelings, man. But yeah, let's go.
Right. So I'm gonna play this video. This is a video by Melanie King reacting to this dude named Media Man.
First of all, I just, anybody who cuts their face up, I can't really fuck with them. Anybody who go out of their way to look like Michael Jackson, I can't really fuck with them. I'm just say that real quick. So, but yeah, you know, I just want to say that I don't like once you start doing certain things with your physical appearance, it's hard for me to take your state of mind seriously. You get what I'm saying? Even if it makes sense, there's a limit to how much I could take from you. But you know, go ahead. Are we doing calls?
This is first, and then we'll hold off on the calls for a second. Go ahead.
All right, 862. What's up?
Yeah, this is Christopher.
Hello.
Yep. Hello.
Yeah. Did you donate?
Yep, I donate.
Hi. All right, so what's going on?
What's up?
Yeah, you guys keep talking about to always be honest with your game.
Mhm.
And, I just never listened, until like yesterday.
Okay.
And there was just one chick I was messing with, and she was just the one. I didn't necessarily lie to her and tell her I was like we were in a relationship, but I wasn't clear on on how I was supposed to move with her.
Okay.
So she went through my phone while I was at work, and
Wait, hold on. You said a chick went through your phone while you was at work?
Yeah, I changed my phone, so I moved like my data from the old phone to my new phone.
No, but hold on. What I'm saying is, wait. So hold on. How long you been seeing this girl for?
Like 6 months.
6 months. And how did she get access to your phone while you're at work? Don't you have your phone at work with you?
No, I changed phones, so I have 2 phones.
He made a when you changing over phones and they copy data to the new phone, he left his old phone home and it still had the data on it.
So the chick you was with was at your house while you were at work?
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't live around here, so whenever
she doesn't live around here, so you let her have access to your house while she's in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and but you've only been seeing her, but you've only been seeing her for 6 months though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Keep continue.
Yeah, so she saw, and she was like, "How could you do this?" That I was like, we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend, and blah blah. But she was, like, still hurt. Right now, my question generally is like,
yeah, you're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but she's staying at your house overnight though. How that work?
Because she don't like.
I understand. I understand the circumstance of her not living in town, but you're allowing her to stay at your fucking house. What message do you think that sends to her, bro?
See, and that's your problem right there, caller. You created, and we're actually going to talk about this in a video. I'm actually glad you called because this is what. See, you can't. Okay, check this out. You say to her, "We're not boyfriend girlfriend," right?
Yeah.
Right, but your actions say different. Your actions of letting her stay at your house is a boyfriend-girlfriend activity. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is she's going to feel entitled as if she is your girlfriend.
Bruh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you ever heard the saying, actions speak louder than words?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Your actions basically are speaking louder than your words. Your words are saying we're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but your actions are screaming we're boyfriend and girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? Because you're having her spend the night, staying at your house, having access to your shit. And that's why you're in the situation you're in. It's that simple.
Emotional damage.
All right, caller, listen. Do you have anything else, or you just want to hang out? Because we got to review the video.
Right.
Nah, I was just gonna ask, say if I was dealing with someone, like, at what point do I make it clear, and how clear do I make it? Like, do I scream it on her face like every day, and or are you just
wait? Okay, listen. We don't know what you're talking about, so when you say it, instead of saying the word it, tell us what the fuck it is. Okay, try to complete give us complete thoughts, please.
Yeah, I got you. I meant like, when do I let her know that I'm not planning on being or doing anything serious? Like, at any time soon. Like,
caller.
Like, what are you looking for? And then sometimes like down the line, what are we going towards? So I'm like,
caller, you've already told. Okay, what you got to understand is this. What you're not understanding is you said to her that you don't want to have anything serious already. You told her that, right?
Verbally.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You said this out your mouth, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is your actions also have to say it. Meaning you can't just tell her and then still do things that are boyfriend things.
So you have to tell her and not do boyfriend things. So what that means is this. She comes over, you fuck the shit out of her, and then you tell her this.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Respectfully though. So you fuck her, then you tell her, then you tell her to bounce, then she comes back, you tell her to bounce, she comes back, you tell her to bounce. That's it. No spending the night, no cuddling, no fucking going on a bunch of dinner dates, all that other shit. If you don't want nothing serious, don't make it serious. You just fuck. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Caller, are you on the Bad Boy membership?
Nah.
Okay. I just want you to know that the issue you're having has to do a lot with with what's called the vetting process. Meaning it's a space of time where when you're getting to know a woman and you're dating or having sex, spending time with a woman on a consistent basis, it's a certain amount of time that you have to build certain routines and consistencies between you and that woman. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And in the Bad Boy membership, it goes into detail on exactly when you need to set certain parameters and when you should let her know certain things in the relationship and what to do and when to do them. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So it sounds like you need to be on a Bad Boy membership, bro.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
Yeah.
I'll hit you guys up soon.
All right, bro. All right. Thanks for your call, bro. Take it easy. All right. Peace.
You know what I want to point out? You ever notice how every time when dudes don't vet chicks, they always have these problems?
Always.
It's never.
Should I kill the lines? Until
let's kill it until we finish the video, and then you can turn back on the lines. All right, so let's do this video, and I want you to pay attention to what's being said, and it's certain things that she's saying too that's like it just irritates me because she keeps saying, "Oh, this is some game." I'm like, no, this is weak ass fucking game, which means no game. But let's play this.
Mel, so I came across a channel called The Medium Man, and I'm going to leave a link to his channel below, to this video below. Check him out. He deals a lot with statistics and data. Really informed. There's another video he has that I'm going to do also a reaction to because it's amazing. He really gets to the numbers of things and really explains things in a way I haven't really heard on YouTube. But in this video, he is basically, this gentleman is he says that he's a Sigma male. So a lot of you guys may not know what that is. I'm not getting into that, maybe another video, but there's alpha, beta, and then there's Sigma males, which are kind of an outlier, a small percentage of men. And he's basically,
there ain't no Sigma males, by the way. That's just some bullshit, but let's continue.
Explaining to women how they will attach themselves to a man who tells them the truth. But guys, this is game. This is game for men, but this is also.
I'm just pointing out, by every time when she says what he's doing is game, it makes me die a little inside. Like I just feel very offended. I feel very.
No damage.
Damn. No. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
To show women the game that is out there that some men can run, and you are living in delusion, living in the land of delusion, because the man will tell you what he's about, but you won't believe him. And he is about to show you why. And some of you guys are going to be like you're going to learn a couple things. And I'm not going to lie. When I watched this, I was in shock because I was like, this would actually get me. This, I would be caught up. Like, it's very difficult to run game on me, but this right here is how someone could run game on me. But Medium Man taught me. So try.
Well, shout out to K-Zag 20 in the building. Shout out to my dude in the motherfucking building. And anytime when a woman says you can't run game on me, she's the easiest to get. But let's continue.
Try if you will.
You're just running game on her.
All right, let's go.
Even if you gotta leave somebody.
And this is where I want to scare women. I'm gonna try and explain this as best possible. After that first little I'm gonna cook for you date, the next time that she comes over, I don't let women do anything in my house. Anything. I don't want her to wash my clothes. I don't want her to do any dishes after I cooked her breakfast. I don't want her to make up the bed after I allow her to lay in there while I'm going ahead and cooking, lunch or breakfast for her. What? And most women will look at that and they'll say, this is great. This guy, he don't want me to do anything. But there's a reason why I'm doing that. It's called manipulation. I didn't want you to feel that you gave me anything, because when the relationship ends, you won't feel that you were used. So on the surface level, it looks like I'm treating you like a queen. It looks like you come over my house, you have a great time. I don't let you lift a finger. So when the relationship ends, you won't be able to say, well, I did this, this, and this for you, because you'll leave the relationship like, damn, I didn't add any value to this man's life, but not knowing that was the whole plan in the beginning, because I didn't want you to get attached. Because when women know and they see a good guy, they want to add value, because they want to make sure that you understand that they are useful to you. So they'll try and look at things.
Hold on. He said a lot of fucking ridiculousness so far. So he said he admitted he's manipulating the chick, right? So basically what he's saying is, they said, is this Sigma male game? I don't know. This might be Sigma male game. I don't know. It's just like, but he said, I have her over after the first cooking for her date or some shit. Then I have her sleep over basically, or she's in the bed and I'm cooking her breakfast and lunch and all this other shit. And I'm doing all these things because I don't want to get her attached when the relationship ends or when I bounce. Bruh, the chick is going to get attached because you're doing that shit. Like what these guys are, what I don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? It's because like I said, he doesn't want her to get attached, but he's introducing non-sexual intimacy, which gets women. Exactly. He's like, well, he's like, well, I'm doing all this stuff, and because I didn't make you do anything for me, then you're not gonna get attached when I bounce. So then everything is all good, and I get what I want. But see, he doesn't understand that he's creating attachment in the situation by love bombing the situation. And then what's going to be funny is these are the type of guys that's going to bitch and moan when women act fucking crazy. When a woman start acting funny, stalking a nigga or keying up his car or doing some other shit. Why is she doing that? What's wrong with these hoes? But he basically saying, I am purposely manipulating. Because see, when you don't have game, you don't know how to let a chick know what you want and then let that be what it's going to be.
Exactly.
I have to go around the corner and through the back door and pretend it's something so that I can keep you here thinking it's this thing. And then I'm going to take the fucking rug under you and fucking let you hit your head on the floor. And then be like, well, I told you I didn't want nothing serious. So his premise is it's just like the caller earlier. Remember, he's like, I don't want anything serious, but I'm going to act like I want something serious. Ridiculous, man. I'm like, come on, guys. This is terrible. This is terrible. I'm like, oh, my goodness. Let's continue this shit.
Things around the house to make sure, hey, I could buy him wash towels or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I get him that. Or I'm going to make sure that I clean the dishes after he cooks breakfast. Because she's going to think about that after the relationship ends. And she's going to use that as an excuse. Well, I did so much for you, but I found the loophole. If you treat her like a queen and you don't let her do nothing, then she'll leave the relationship once the relationship ends, because it'll eventually end. She'll leave thinking that I added nothing to this guy's life, when that was a whole plan from the jump.
Are we serious? Is this seriously happening? Is this real life?
I wonder how soon he be cooking these bitches breakfast.
It sounds like he cook them the next day. Like he be fucking, you know what I'm saying?
It sounds like the first date, they come through, spend the night, then he cook them breakfast the next fucking morning.
Exactly.
That's what it sounds like.
Terrible. Like this is horrible, man. Jesus Christ.
I didn't want you to do anything because I didn't want you to use that as an excuse or an example as to why you felt like you were being used, because you weren't used. You were treated like a queen.
What?
Yeah, but you still used her for pussy though.
Right. What is this nigga's talking about? He literally said, I'm manipulating the chick. So off rip, she's being used. Well, I don't want you to feel like you were being used because I didn't ask you for nothing and I gave you all of this shit. See, this is how these dudes think and try to justify the fuckery. They don't understand women, so they don't understand. See, part of understanding game is understanding the effect you have on people and with what you're doing.
Right.
You understand? So he's oblivious to the effect he's having by manipulating these women. And because he thinks, oh, well, she's going to sit there and be like, hey, you know what? This guy, he treated me great. He told me he didn't want a long-term relationship. So what's going to happen is I'm going to logically think, or I'm going to think in some sort of way that's going to make me feel okay with the fact that he's giving me all this boyfriend energy, but he's going to leave. No. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, stop. Come on.
You didn't do anything. You didn't lift a finger in my house. When we went out on dates, you didn't pay for shit. When you came over my house, all your snacks was already prepared. And I would even go as far as to say, I would buy her like slippers or slides. So it feels like a personal thing when she comes over. So when she...
Oh my God. This is hurting. This is tough, man.
Yo. You know, it's interesting. Because I do certain things similar to that, but for entirely different reasons.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And a bitch don't get that type of treatment until at least a year in.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
At least.
Crazy. This nigga doing this shit on like the second date or some shit.
And I don't buy slides. She could wear my slides.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like you wear what I got, bitch. The fuck? Like,
this is terrible. Let's continue.
She comes over my house for the second or third weekend. She can put her bags down, take her shoes off, and she can get into her slides.
She has her slides at his house on the second or third weekend? Dude, are we serious? Are we serious? You known this chick for less than a month and she got shit at your house that you bought for her to stay at your place.
Game, recognized game, and you looking kind of unfamiliar right now.
Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. Let's continue.
Not knowing that I'm probably sharing these slides with a couple other women, but it is what it is, right? And I hope this shit is scaring women to death. And every woman that I've dealt with, that I was dating during that time frame, they all say the same thing. When I was with you, you treated me like a queen. I didn't have to do anything. And the reason why I did that is because, like I said, for one, is to make sure you didn't feel attached and you didn't add anything to my life. And for two, I want to be able to spin the block.
We got to stop taking a badge of honor or bragging about our exes or dudes from our past that spin the block. Just because he come back, that don't mean he want a second chance. That don't mean he regrets something. That don't mean you just all of that in a bag of chips. Most of the time, dudes just be bored. They want an ego boost or they want something convenient. You got to understand, most people, these dudes don't be want to start over, learn somebody new. They know you. They know how to woo you. They've done it before. So they're going to spin that block to see if they still got that easy access. And if they do, they're going to just see how far they can go. It ain't about commitment. It ain't about you being great.
When I tell you, see, some of y'all thought that when he started talking, he's talking about simping. No, this man is strategic. He knows the end before it begins.
You know what's the crazy part about this? See, a lot of guys worry or they get mad and they're like, yo, these Western women are fucked up and these women be playing games, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, bruh, y'all do this shit. Y'all create the women that y'all complain about.
Exactly.
Because he's like, well, I'm doing all this so I can spin the block. But see, if you had game, right? What would happen is the chicks will be wanting to fuck with you and see what's popping with you without you having to do all of that shit. The chicks will, all you would need to say is, listen, I don't want nothing serious. So I'm going to come through or you're going to come through and we're going to hook up and have some fun. and then I'll hit you up the next time we can have some fun. That's it. What's all this? I'm going to have you spend the night, cook and clean for you, and then I'm going to treat you like a queen, and then I'm going to get you some slides, and then you can sleep in my bed and do it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then what happens is that when they deal with the wrong chick who fucking shows up at their job or shows up at their house unannounced or keys their car or do all this other shit, then, oh, it's these bitches are the problem. Terrible, man. It's ridiculous. Oh my God.
Okay. So let's first of all, he said the first thing he started talking about, because I think it's like clips of a live stream. He talked about his first day, like he cooks for a woman, which for a woman, that feels really special. Now, there's some women who want to be out in the scene and all of that. I get that. But I know for a woman like me, he wants to, I don't know on the first date if I'll let him cook. Like I don't know if I'm going to his house. So, but let's just say hypothetically, that would mean something if I know the guy. And that would feel special, like he's invested in me.
Exactly. And see, this is the problem. You're not supposed to be making no chick feel special at the beginning because she's not. You understand what I'm saying? So all of that, because see, women like the feeling, and they'll take the situation because they like the feeling. Right. But you as a man, you're supposed to know better. You understand? So all y'all motherfuckers that's complaining about women fucking, acting certain ways and being on some bullshit or whatever it is like that, right? Then what happens is that y'all created that shit. You understand what I'm saying? You said, my thing is, Lucario, act like women won't key your car and act reckless even if you tell her the truth. Miles, how many times a woman keyed your car?
Never.
Exactly.
And on top of that, a bitch know better, but never.
Exactly. See, Kyle, this is why I said the game is the game. No. Niggas who get their car keyed means the women don't respect you.
Yo, after I broke up with a bitch, you know what she did? You know what bitches do after I break up with them?
They don't even want to know. They're not ready.
No. They go to thebadboystyle.com and buy a fucking t-shirt.
That's a fact. That did happen. I remember that shit. And the funny part was, didn't the chick hit me up?
Yeah, she bought the fucking t-shirt because I had already blocked her.
Right.
We went and bought the t-shirt and then took a picture of herself and sent it to Lucario because she know Lucario's my man.
Right. So she was like, she sent me the fucking picture talking about, oh, look, I bought you guys shirt because you knew I was going to send it to Miles.
Right. You understand? That's what bitches do when I break ties with them.
Right.
They invest in a nigga even more.
Right.
Key my car. For what?
Crazy.
Bitches only do disrespectful shit for bitch ass niggas.
Mm-hmm.
They only do disrespectful shit with bitch ass niggas, bro. They don't do that type of shit with niggas like me. When a woman leaves me, all she has is respect for a nigga.
Exactly.
I don't get no post online talking about this and that. Nobody's in my friend's circle saying bad things about me and all of this dumb shit. None of that shit goes down.
Right.
The fuck are we talking about? Y'all niggas is bitch ass nigga. Exactly.
Crazy. Okay. Crazy. Let's continue this shit.
He really is feeling me. But keep in mind, he actually have told women from the beginning, I don't want a relationship. I'm not looking for anything serious. But then he starts to do things that makes him like a dream man, which gets you hooked to him. But then you can't really complain about him not committing to you because he already told you what it is. Come on, ladies. Men tell you so many times. There are some men who don't. But a lot of men will say that. And we think that we can change his mind, that we can make him want us. And then especially if he's cooking, that's very intimate. Then I don't do anything in the house. He's just like, no, baby, let me take care of you. No, I don't want you to. I want you to relax, lay in bed. And then getting me my own slippers. I have no idea that another woman, let me find out another woman's wearing my slippers.
You see, Is this what the Sigma males do? I don't know. This is a Sigma male game. I don't know what the fuck this manipulative ass shit is. But see, the thing is, part of this too, you got to understand, guys, part of doing this type of shit is because low key you have some sort of resentment towards women. You understand? This is why guys do shit like this.
Right.
You understand? Because what happens is that you gotta be some kind of like you gotta be on some other shit to purposely try to fuck someone over. You understand? Like that's something in your character. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing for you. See, it'd be different if a guy met a woman, right? And he did all this shit genuinely. He was like, and let's say he just, he was just a guy. He didn't really got like tight game or whatever. He met a girl. He was really interested in her. He really liked her. They went out. He fucking took her back to his place. They hooked up. He was excited to be with her. He cooked the breakfast. He's like, hey, I really like spending time with you. Let's hang out again. He bought her some slides and all this other shit. Like, let's say he did this genuinely out of the bottom of his heart because he was really interested in this woman. That's one thing. But this guy at the beginning said, I am manipulating this woman.
Right.
Like I'm purposely doing this for this specific type of outcome. And the reason why you would have to do that for this specific type of outcome is because you don't believe in who you are to get it without manipulating. This is crazy. This is crazy. And then when the backlash of this type of shit happens, then they want to be like, well, I don't know why she was acting that way. I told her I didn't want nothing serious. But nigga, you was doing this shit just like the caller earlier. He said, oh, I told her I didn't want nothing serious. I did whatever. And then he's fucking having a girl stay at his house and to be able to check in his phone.
While he's at work.
This is crazy, man. This is fucking crazy. Let's continue this shit.
Woo! That is, But let me say, I don't know that at the time. This is game. This would make me feel so comfortable.
Oh, this is weak game. Let's get it right. Let's go.
No, let me just point something out. Notice she said, let me find out another woman is wearing my slippers.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had to take a second and like take a breath because she already is imagining how angry that shit would make her.
Exactly.
So this is the part where the manipulation backfires because that type of anger, that's the type of shit that will make a bitch key your car.
Exactly.
That's the type of shit that'll make a bitch fucking throw a brick through your window and show up at your job and try to embarrass you and that type of shit. Because when you do that type of shit, a woman feels embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And to know that another woman was wearing them slippers and she wasn't that special and blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this is what he's doing. And the sad part is, listen, there is a level to where if this is what you do, then this is what you do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I'm concerned about the young nigga that don't really know what the fuck he's doing.
Exactly. And then you listen to this shit.
Listen to this shit and try to mimic what he's doing, not really knowing the ramifications of what he's really doing.
Right.
Thinking that is going to work for him. You see what I'm saying? That's the sad part. Because look, if he has years of experience with this type of shit, then so be it. Fine. That's what you do. That's what you do, right? You're a grown ass man. Everybody is left to their own devices.
Mm.
But the young nigga that's just getting on, he just turned 18 and he's trying to figure shit out. He gonna listen to a nigga like this? Mm-mm.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's continue this.
Really, like, I would say, because people say watch a person's actions, not their words.
Exactly.
With this, he's told you the words, but the actions show that he's invested. So you don't believe it. So you've got to.
Exactly. Didn't we just say that? Didn't we just say that to the caller? Guys, this is what the fuck we're talking about. See, he's oblivious. You know what's funny about the media man dude? He's saying it, and the way he's saying it, he seems like he doesn't understand what he's doing. Right. Because if you notice, he said, oh, I'm doing all this stuff, and she's not going to get attached because I didn't ask her for anything. Right. So he doesn't even realize she's getting attached. So the same thing Melanie's saying, the same thing we were saying. The chick's going to get attached, but he's oblivious to the fact that the woman's going to get attached. And that attachment could cause drama.
Exactly.
This is what niggas don't get. Crazy.
Have those aligned. See, the words have to match the actions. It's important to have both. Now, some of you guys, again, this is not simping because the man has a plan. This is some high level game. At least.
Every time I hear it, no, no, man. You know what it sounds like? That's like somebody listening to Lil Pump and saying, yo, this is some high level lyricism. Like, what are we talking about? No, this is not like Eminem would spit his food out.
What you trying to say, Lucario? Lil Pump ain't lyrical?
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? High level game. Oh my God. No. And you know what's the funny part? I hope this isn't what niggas think we teaching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Well, let's continue.
At least to me, some of y'all are pimps and like, that ain't no big deal. Okay. I'm saying this would confuse me. So I would literally think this was my man, like, and we were going to ride off into the sunset with this.
Exactly. Listen, everything we be telling y'all niggas, I'm telling y'all. He's like, well, you know, she's not going to be attached because I didn't ask her to do anything, you know. What are we talking about?
Didn't he just say this is high level game?
Right.
And then she said, well, he told me he didn't want a relationship, but in my mind, this would be my man. And you heard her say the words confused. She said, I would be confused. And I would think that this was my man. And we would ride out into the sunset together.
Mm-hmm. See, when it comes to high level game, there's no confusion. There is no confusion in high level game.
Yo, let me tell you what high level game is. High level game is when you go up to a bitch and you say, bitch, 2 + 2 is 4.
Mm-hmm.
She says,
yes, daddy.
That's it, right?
You understand? You say, bitch, 2 + 2 is 4. Now come with me back to my crib so I can fuck the shit out of you. And she'd be like,
yes, daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just straight tell a woman the exact truth. And she look you up and down and say, this nigga could get whatever he want from me.
Exactly.
That's high level game.
Mm-hmm.
All of these fucking, man,
this is some low level weak shit. This is what this is. Like, come on with this bullshit. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. Let's go.
Now, is it his fault that I am inferring this? He hasn't told me this. He hasn't made promises, and he's told me the opposite. But I am so used, not me, but I'm saying women are so used to men treating them a certain way. When you have a man that is acting like this, it spoils you. It really ruins you, if I'm honest. Like
See, it spoils you and ruins you. And this is where the entitlement comes in. And so when you pull it away, this is where drama happens. This is why y'all niggas be running into all these women talking about, yo, these women are fucked up in the head and blah, 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 blah. That's because niggas like this are doing this manipulation bullshit.
Exactly. It's causing a lot of
emotional damage.
Exactly.
Right. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Let's continue.
how a man should treat you, but it's not real. And that's the scary part. I'm scared. He said it's going to scare me. This dude scares me in a good way.
When I say spin the block, I want to be able to contact you later on down the road, maybe 1, 2, 3 years, and you will remember the time that you spent with me where you were treated like a queen, and you'd be like, you know what? I had a great time with that guy. I want to go see him again. And that's why you always leave on a good note, because you want to be able to spin the block, because your interaction with that woman was never bad. All she remembers is a good time. The only thing that she remembers is that the relationship ended for some reason that we don't understand, and we always make it very vague. And for me, it was very easy because I was in the military and I would deploy a lot. So if I want the relationship to end, I would just be like, yo, you know, I'm about to leave. I'm going on the TDY. And we would eventually cut ties like that if I was done with her. So when it's time to spin the block and she sees me on Instagram, she hits me up. Hey, how you been doing? She looks on my page, see that I'm living my best life. And she's like, man, that guy is still in shape. This guy is still doing well for himself. Let me reach out to him to see how he's doing. We start talking. She's like, man, I've never been to Virginia. You should let me come out. And ladies, I hope you're paying attention. These are not the Pookies and Ray Rays. These are guys that you don't have to come into their lives and try and change anything. They don't fit any stereotype in regards to this man didn't have this. I had to go pick him up from work. He had to use my car. Absolutely not. These men have their stuff put together. They have careers. They may not be rich, but they got it. They got it together. And they in the gym. I keep.
You know what's funny? I've never necessarily thought about fucking with a chick and planning 4 years down the line to spin the block. You know
yo, how desperate are these niggas, bro?
You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? Why would I? So he's investing all his time and energy to leave the chick just to spin the block back with the chick. What are we talking about?
Bitch dependency is no laughing matter.
Facts.
What are we talking about with this shit, man? Oh my God. I don't know. Some of y'all Sigma males need to call up or something, man, and tell me what's going on. I don't understand this shit. Y'all motherfuckers crazy.
Stressing that, go to the gym. It is the equalizer. So these are women that I didn't have any real relationship with. These are relationships that I cultivated based off of being honest. And the way that you cultivate those relationships.
What?
Now he's being honest?
What? The nigga said I cultivated him by being honest. How?
Does anyone see why bitches are confused these days?
Exactly.
Does anyone realize why bitches is confused out here in these streets?
Yo, the nigga just said at the beginning of the video,
I manipulate.
He's manipulating. And now he's honest? Wow. This is amazing. It's amazing.
Relationships is to make sure that you treat women well when they're in your presence.
Treat women well when they're in your presence by manipulating them and making them think the situation is something that it's not. Yo, this is why, listen, I understand you body count niggas now because y'all are stupid. Y'all have something's wrong with your brain, bro. Something's wrong with your brain. The dude just said, I'm manipulating the women, but you need to treat them good while they're with you. Anything you do under the manipulation is not treating her good. You're still manipulating. What are we talking about, man?
And I know a lot of guys, they like to say, well, yeah, I don't like to spend on women. But let me ask you guys a question. What's more expensive? Having a full-time girlfriend for months at a time. She's living with you. She's coming over every day. What? You got to take care of this woman. You got to spend money on her. And you have her all the time. Or is it more expensive to do the weekend thing and just spend on a little bit of groceries for snacks? You take her out on a nice dinner. You watch a couple movies. You cook for her. And then after the week over, you send her ass home.
What in the fuck? Nigga, how is that cheaper? The dude said he had her at the crib. He cooked her dinner, cooked her breakfast, had her stay over, bought her slides, all this other shit. So, and then you send her on the way, then you got to do it again with a new bitch?
Bro, notice he said after a couple months, though.
That's crazy.
He's already inviting bitches for the weekend just after a couple months.
That's crazy.
And cooking for them.
That's fucking insane.
That nigga's weird, bro. He's weird.
Hey, how the fuck, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? That's insane. I'm like, yo, that is not cheaper. That's actually more work and more money. You understand? You know what me and April did yesterday? We just fucking was chilling most of the day. You know what I'm saying? And we went to brunch and ate some food, but that was and guess what? She paid for the brunch. I didn't pay for any of it. So what are we talking about? It's cheaper than having a girlfriend. No, this is more expensive, especially the way he's doing it. See, now, if he would have said, listen, it's cheaper just to holler at chicks, take them to your crib, fuck the shit out of them, and keep moving, I wouldn't have no argument with you, my brother. But you talking about having a chick spend the night. You buying groceries. You cooking for the chick. You got her spending the night. You got her fucking buying her fucking slides and all this other shit. That's not gonna add up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you're not just fucking or fucking with a chick once every 2 months, right? I'm sure you're probably trying to do this at least like 4 times in a month if you're doing it every weekend, right? So what are we talking about? I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, this shit is hilarious. See, you know what happens with a lot of these guys? And this is what he's thinking. Because he has a tricks mentality and a simp mentality, he's spending money on these women heavy already. So he figures if I had a girlfriend, that would mean I would have to consistently spend money on a woman every day.
Right.
So that's his logic.
That's it. Right. Because that's the way he deal with women.
Right. Because if I have a woman 30 days out of the month, I'm spending money every day. If I'm just doing this on the weekend, I'm only spending it 3 days out, out of the week or something like that. That's what this is.
Yeah, 4 days out of the month.
Crazy, man. Oh my God. Let's continue this shit.
What's more expensive? Y'all tell me. So that's why I never had an issue with paying for anything because it wasn't consistent. I didn't have to pay for her consistently because she lived her life and I only seen her about 2 times out of the month.
See, and there you go. See, his mentality is if she was my girl, I'd have to pay for her consistently. Yo, this is, man, listen. Guys, I don't want to hear nobody ever say that our products and services are expensive because this is why I gotta pay. This is why I gotta pay. Because if you don't pay, you're gonna end up like this. This is the shit you're gonna have to listen to. It's terrible.
If we go to the mall, we go candle shopping, buy her a couple candles because women like to help you out. So that's why I've never.
Oh, you didn't.
This is scary. No, I'm calling it. I'm calling it now. This is scary. He said he wanted to scare me. Not the candle shop. Not. Y'all know. I'm a candle hoe. I am a candle and a home decor hoe. I admit it. I will not repent, Lord. I'm just going to be a hoe. I'm sorry. I need the candles. Somebody's just going to clip the whole part. So congratulations. But this, this is game. This is game because.
No, stop it. Stop it. Yo, it's like every time you say I gotta stop it just so niggas don't get it twisted. This is weak ass, no game having ass shit. But let's
the candles signify like he cares about your opinion. Well, you said we giving her some type of domain or whatever, making her feel like comfortable. Like, what do you want to smell in my house? And then also getting her some candles.
What do you want to smell in my house? Ugh. Oh God. This is, man, listen. This is terrible.
Not high investment, but it means so much to a woman. Because it's different than like shopping for clothes and all that foolishness. But like candles for my house, I want you to be part of my house. This is how women interpret things like this.
You see? That's how she's going to interpret it. And he's thinking she's not going to be attached. You see how disconnected niggas are when they don't understand game?
Right.
And then when shit happens, it's like, we got to hold these women accountable. No, nigga, you fucking up.
Right.
Oh my God, yo, stupid shit.
This is how I would. My opinion matters. I'm such an important woman in his life that he wants me to pick them out. He wants to make sure I feel comfortable at his place and it smells good. And we have the matching candles like at my place. And And he called it a single serving relationship.
Bruh.
I haven't heard of that before.
Hold on. Raymond Brooks said, as a man, don't allow anyone to tell you how to run your game. There's no real rules out here except winning.
Bruh.
See, part of what he said is true, and part of what he said is bullshit.
Right.
See, it's funny when people say things and it's like half of it makes sense and the other half is fuck shit. So he says, as a man, don't allow anyone to tell you how to run your game. Absolutely correct.
Right.
Then he says, there's no rules out here except winning. That's bullshit.
Well, do you really want to win or just look good losing, Raymond?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fontaine.
Shout out to Fontaine from Little Brother. This nigga, this Sigma medium nigga,
right?
He just want to look good losing.
Exactly.
Like you can tell by the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Like he wants to just look good losing. He wants to look good manipulating bitches. He wants to look like I bet you he got chicks fucking trying to key his cars and all this other dumb shit. Fuck with him. That's if he actually get bitches.
Yo,
because some of this shit just sounds so ridiculous. I'm like, do you really get bitches? Like,
terrible. Let's continue this shit. It's almost done.
It's a single serving. It's not a real relationship. It's just a single serving.
Oh my god, yo, please.
I am thankful to this man.
Please don't.
Come on, Miles. You don't like the thoughts and opinions of the great Melanie King? Or is that what you're saying, Miles? Come on, fam. Come on, you come on, bro. Like you're not caught up in her, you know, and all that magnificence of Melanie King.
Yo, her voice sound like somebody's scraping their fingernails across a chalkboard, man. Jesus Christ. Look at her face. Look at that. Look, what is that? And am I really supposed to believe that those are natural locks? Come on, man. Y'all know all I love is a natural fucking woman. When I see females that look like this, it makes my stomach turn, bro. Like you might as well be a trans woman if that's the case. Like I'm not even, because my dick don't even twitch for chicks like this, bro, at all, bro.
That's funny. All right, we got like maybe 3 more minutes on this. Let's see what else is going on.
Going to put me on game because you guys know I have not been on the dating market in 16 years. So I don't know what's out here today. So, but this right here.
When women say they haven't been dating, that means that they haven't had a significant dating type of relationship. Doesn't mean they haven't been fucking. So don't never get that confused.
Right.
Never get that confused. Women are always fucking. They're always fucking. Always. So whenever you hear a woman, I haven't been in a relationship for 2 years. Yeah, that's cool, but you've been fucking. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to get past that because y'all niggas be thinking that when she says she hasn't been in a relationship or she hasn't been dating for 2 years, that means she hasn't been fucking. So don't get that twisted.
Here, this is teaching me so much because a man like this would fool me. And I would be stupid enough to invest one, if a guy's not looking for a relationship, I'm not dealing with him. I mean, that's off the first thing.
That's cap also. It's funny. It's like when you have game and you actually are out there dealing with women, you start to see all the surface level shit they tell the betas to sort of trick them. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with a guy unless he's giving me a relationship. That's bullshit. Because the guy you fucked, you understand what I'm saying, wasn't trying to get in a relationship and you just smashed. So let's make that clear. And see, this is why this guy has to do that relationship-y type of shit.
Yeah.
Because that's the way he can lure them in. Whereas a guy who has game doesn't need to do that because the woman sees the value in him already. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. Let's continue.
But let's just say I really am attracted and I get into my feelings, I'm down bad or whatever the situation is, just I'm feeling the conversation. I may get into a place where I can change his mind. Even women who know these things in the dating coach realm and all of that, even game can be run on us. And absolutely. So women, you need to listen to this and learn. And men, I know y'all taking notes.
No, we're not taking notes. Oh my God, hilarious.
Don't lie. You're nasty, boy. You're nasty.
Ever had an issue with pain. And also, guys, if you have a skill set in anything, your profession, and you can teach a woman something, and I've touched on this before, you need to be able to teach these women something before they leave your house, because they'll never forget that. I've taught women how to buy homes. I've taught women how to invest in the stock market. And I'm also a certified combat arms instructor. Most women do not know how to shoot. They have weapons, or they may want to get a weapon, and they've never been to a gun range. So you know what I do?
Lean into it.
Every woman that I deal with, I always teach them how to handle a firearm. I always teach them how to shoot, and I always teach them how to maintain a firearm. This is something that most women do not know how to do. So I'm adding a little bit of value to their lives.
Oh my God. He reminded me of the nigga that called into the Real Game No Theory show the other day when he was talking about, yo, I got a business and I met this chick last week or 2 days ago and I wanted her to be a part. Nigga, what are you doing? He's like, I'm teaching her all these things. I'm teaching her how to do her taxes, how to fucking run a business. Nigga, you known this girl for 3 days.
Damn.
What are we doing? A woman is supposed to earn this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but she's not going to get attached because I didn't ask her for anything. See, he doesn't realize a woman is not going to be sitting there saying, well, I'm not attached because I didn't do anything for you. She's getting attached because you're doing all this shit for her. Mm-hmm. So you're her think it's a relationship. Think you're her boyfriend. Think you're that guy. Jesus Christ, man. This is ridiculous. He said he's going to get her credit fixed on the first date and shit. Hilarious.
Because of the fact that they're going to leave and be like, you know what, girl? He taught me how to shoot a weapon. He taught me all of this stuff, girl. She's going to talk about you in a positive light. And also, I told the story where I taught this woman how to buy a home because she was scared that she didn't qualify. I walked her through the process. Until this day, she still thanks me for the home that she bought. Same thing with learning how to cook. I know how to cook. My mom taught me how to cook. So I made sure that every woman that I dealt with, I would show them, hey, this is how you cook this, because I grew up in California. I know how to cook Mexican food. So tacos are my specialty. It's damn near like 10, 20 women out there that think I only cook tacos for them because I made it a special thing for them. They always request that I make tacos. And
this nigga, bruh. This is wild, bro. Like, are you serious here? Are you serious? Hilarious. Oh my God, this is hilarious, bro. This is crazy. Okay, it's almost done. I can't take this shit.
And the only reason why I'm telling you guys all this is because of the fact that these are the intangibles. A lot of men aren't born with, are blessed with the genetics of height. And I'm going to keep saying this. I'm 5'8" and 3/4. 5'10" with Timbs. So I've done very well in the dating market, and that all comes from being honest.
Oh.
So I want
honest. Oh my God.
You see, that's how that right there is how you know that he has certain insecurities when it comes to dealing with women, because he's talking about that height shit.
Right.
Because he says, I'm this height, but I've done very well in the dating market.
Mm-hmm.
as if to say that that he has some type of disadvantage because of his height. You see what I'm saying? Like he's acknowledging some type of disadvantage because of his height. That just that exposes his entire mindset when it comes to dealing with females, bro. He like somebody said in the chat earlier, he doesn't think he's good enough.
Exactly, and that's why he's doing all that extra shit because he feels like he needs to hook them with this,
and he has to do it within the first couple weekends,
right? And see, he's manipulating, but then he feels like his manipulation is justified,
right?
Because he's doing nice things for them. Oh well, I helped her out with getting a house, and I taught her how to shoot a gun. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, come on, fam. He's overcompensating for what he feels is a weakness of his. Exactly. That's exact. This is crazy. Let's continue.
I want women to listen to this, and I want them to understand that there is a subset of men who are really honest and telling you that, hey, I'm not ready to settle down, but if you want to kick it, we can do that.
Oh, he thinks that him saying he doesn't want to settle down is him being honest.
Right.
But what he doesn't understand is he's being dishonest because his whole situation is manipulative.
Bruh.
You see what I'm saying? Because he's like, I don't want to settle down, but I'm going to give you settle down energy so that you can give me what I want.
Exactly.
Crazy. Talking about, well, I'm being honest. No, you're not being honest. Because let me tell you how he would be honest. This would be him being honest. Him being honest would say, hey, look, miss, I don't want nothing serious. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to clean for you. I'm going to get you some slides to make you feel special. Right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you at a certain point in time after you feel special. That would be him being honest. And him also saying, I'm doing this in an effort to get you to feel manipulated so that I can get what I want. That would be actually him being honest.
And I want to be able to spin the block.
Exactly right. That would be being honest. You see what I'm saying? But no, it's like, well, let me tell you, I don't want a long-term situation, or I don't want nothing serious. So then I can get you into the trap of thinking I might want something serious, so that you can stay long enough for me to fuck. Now, and because you think I'm that good guy, when I spin the block, you might want to keep fucking with me.
See, here's the problem, right? Because we talked about, like, when looking at game in a certain way, it's sort of a man's responsibility to leave the woman better than you found her, right?
Right.
If we're talking about like having righteous, positive game and being able to affect the community in a good way. See, the issue with guys like him, and granted, he's actually treating the women nice and things like that, but this type of nice treatment, right? What does it do to the mind of the woman who he's treating like this?
Right.
See, because he's doing all this manipulation shit. He's getting her caught up emotionally by treating her a certain way, giving off a lot of boyfriend energy, being a good guy or whatever you want to call it, right? So the next time she encounters an actual honest good guy, what is her mindset at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Either she's not gonna appreciate it or she's not gonna believe it.
Right.
Because she knows that even though this nigga's being real and treating me good, it's all for manipulation. So fuck him anyway.
Exactly.
And so that's what I'm saying. When you guys get out there, after he done did what he did, when you get out there and you're actually looking for a chick, and you actually trying to vet a chick, and you doing your thing, you following the Bad Boy membership, and you giving her time and space, and you're having patience, and you're letting her earn her way. She remembers a nigga like him, and then associates whatever you do, and says, "Damn, last time a nigga did some shit like this for me, he was manipulating me."
Right.
You understand? And then you calling us up talking about, "Yo, Lucario, man, these girls are stupid out here, man. I did what you said," and she still was on some bullshit. And so this is what I mean when I say that women follow men's lead. Now, you're a different nigga, so you still have a chance to run your relationship the way you could. But the point I'm trying to make is having guys like him mucking up the game only makes it that much more challenging for everybody else.
Right.
Because it's not to say that there's anything wrong with treating a woman good. But if you're treating a woman good out of manipulation, then what the fuck was all the good treatment for?
Exactly, because everything under that is not a good thing because you're doing it for nefarious reasons.
Exactly. And on top of that, you're doing it so because like you said, after a couple of weekends, I'm cooking for her and she's spending the night and then I'm cooking her breakfast in the morning and then I'm taking the candle shopping. Bro, right. When you, again, law of supply and demand, when supply is high, demand is low, prices is low. So what is he doing? He's giving a bitch all of this treatment. He's giving a bitch all of this relationship boyfriend treatment after a couple of weekends, literally within the first month. Right? And then, so what happens in the mind of the woman, that type of treatment it lowers the fucking value of that type of treatment in general.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And he doesn't realize that he's cheapening his own value.
Exactly.
So when niggas run around talking about, yo, these bitches out here are entitled, thank niggas like this. You can thank dudes like this because any bitch that fuck with me, she might get all that shit, but we're talking about 8 months into a year.
Exactly.
So when I give it to her, she's like super appreciative, like, oh, I just love this and I appreciate you, my king, and da-da-da-da. That's how it's supposed to go. These because they want to manipulate. They want to be able to spin the block and they want access to pussy because pussy rules these niggas. Let's not get it twisted.
Exactly.
Pussy rules all of these motherfuckers. Look at somebody like Derek Jackson.
Right.
Right? Somebody like Derek Jackson. Got a wife, still cheating on his woman and trying to pander to bitches.
Exactly.
When he could have just kept it real from the door. Because a guy like him shouldn't have no real problem attracting females, bro. So right. why you gotta pander to bitches plus behind their back, behind closed doors, cheat on women? What is that about?
Funny, you know what's funny with Derek Jackson? Derek Jackson actually, if he would have came out he should have came out telling chicks like, yo, this is what niggas is gonna do and be real about it. Right. He would have had the same fucking amount of women subscribe to him and probably even more because he could have been like, listen, niggas like me, this is what we do.
Right.
And then put him on the game. He would have been just as fine. You see what I'm saying? But he fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he could have been just as successful telling the fucking truth.
He could have called himself Fuckboy Jackson. He would have been good. You know what I'm saying? That would have been dope. But he wanted to go the other route and lie and be on some bullshit. If he would have just been like, yo, what's up? This is Fuckboy Jackson. I'm gonna tell y'all chicks, look, niggas like me, we gonna come to y'all, we gonna fucking treat you like a queen, and then we gonna fuck the shit out you and we gonna bounce. You feel me? So I just want to let y'all know that if you want a guy that's the opposite, you see what I'm saying? He could have flipped it so many ways, but hey, that's what happens when you don't have game. Right.
Exactly. Exactly. After a certain point, treating women nice has no value anymore. Like, look, at the end of the day, man, it's really just down to your identity, bro, because no matter what you do, niggas is fucking the game up.
Right.
Niggas literally find new ways to fuck the game up. Because this nigga, instead of like leading with his wallet, he's literally he's treating a woman good into a fucking novelty.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's literally treating a woman good into something bad. Number one, with the fact that he's using it to manipulate, and number two, the fact that he's giving it up so quickly, so early.
Right.
You understand? There's no value in it now because you ain't let the woman earn it. So the woman don't earn nothing, and you manipulating her. I mean, like, come on, man. These are the guys. These are the fucking guys.
Right. Right.
And the main reason why he feel like he need to do this shit is because he think he too short.
Exactly right. Exactly.
Boom, pow.
All right, so this is maybe like one more minute left. We go wrap.
And that's where y'all fail because you'll see this man, you're aroused by him, you like the way he treats you, and you get involved with this guy thinking that you could change him, but it's not gonna happen. He doesn't present as a Pookie or Ray Ray. He ain't got a bunch of baby mamas. He is not the loud alpha in the group. He's not the typical rapper that's a multi-millionaire and things of that nature. No, these guys are taking care of their business. They're on their purpose, and they just want some female company from time to time. Your job as a woman is not to fall into that trap. But women will hear this, and they will look at this guy, and they will go out there on the dating market and think that you can change him when you cannot. You absolutely can't, because he is a purpose-driven man. It's that simple.
Woo!
All right, that's enough of that. All right, so we remove that shit. So yeah, we could put the phone lines on if you want to get people to call up and shit.
The phone lines are coming up, man. Yeah, the phone lines are up. 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392. Y'all go ahead and call in.
Yeah. So guys, I just want y'all to see the fuckery. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see some of these questions are saying right here. So is seducing and manipulating the same, or is there a difference? There's a difference. You can seduce by manipulating, but seducing isn't synonymous with manipulation. So you can manipulate and try to seduce that way. So like what he was basically doing was seducing by manipulation. You understand what I'm saying? But seducing within itself isn't necessarily manipulation, right? Seducing really is just a persuading of to get the woman to see your point of view and to get things going in your favor. You feel what I'm saying? But you don't have to manipulate for that. So a lot of guys think that they have to manipulate. And every time you manipulate, what you're doing is you're disrespecting yourself, because you're saying that who I am isn't enough to accomplish what I want to accomplish. You see what I'm saying? Said, couldn't manipulation be a way to keep you protected? Like, say you're rich, but you downplay it so you can test if she fucks with you. No, that's not. If you're rich, right? And let's say you going on a date with a girl, right? You being rich isn't her business. You see what I'm saying? So you not mentioning your money is not you manipulating. You're just not mentioning your money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's none of her business. See, manipulation is when you're pretending to be someone you're not. You see what I'm saying? If I'm on a date and I'm rich and I'm just talking to a girl, we interacting with each other, we flirting, that has nothing to do with my money. You see what I'm saying? Like we're just interacting with each other.
All right. We got 908. You on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate? 908?
This is Joseph Magda. I donated.
You
donate? Oh shit. What's going on? What's going on?
Doing? Ain't talk to you for a quick minute. Everything copacetic?
Yeah, everything great, man. How you been?
Blessed and highly favored.
That's what's up.
About to be kicked out my apartment, but it is what it is.
That's no problem. You'll land on your feet, man. I got faith in you, bro. But what's on your mind?
Thank you for the love.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to make a statement, something my mother taught me.
Mm-hmm.
She said women are like floors. Lay them down right the first time, then you could walk all over them.
Oh, shit. That's game, nigga.
Just wanted to check in with y'all. We'll call. What's the next time y'all doing a live episode?
We do it every day. We on every day, damn near. So just check back in with us. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
well,
make sure you subscribe.
Another day.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Bless my friends.
All right,
brother. This him right here. I got him on the joint. Here we go.
I can't give just anybody this good dick.
Exactly. That's my dude right there. That's how we do it.
Yo, women are like floors. Lay them down right the first time, then you can walk all over them. Ooh, shit. God damn.
That shit terrible. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yes, Daddy.
So this one says, is the push-pull tactic in game bad manipulation? What's the push-pull? What is that? Is that like the PUA shit or something?
Yeah. I think he's talking about the negging, complimenting, or the push-pull, that type of shit.
I mean,
647.
We'll talk about that in a second.
You're on live with Lucario Miles. Did you donate 647?
Yes, sir. I donated to Lucario's PayPal.
All right. Yes, sir. What's going on?
Who that, Jarrell?
Yeah, that's me, Miles. How you doing?
Hey, man, what's up, man? What's going on with you, man? Thank you, Jarrell. I appreciate it, man. We got that 14, man. Appreciate that 14, brother. That's some good love right there, man. So what's on your mind today?
Yeah, no problem. So I'm just going to ask you guys a question and sit back and wait for the feedback patiently. So my question is, how can I get what I want on these dates? Because so far I'm having trouble.
Get what you want on these dates?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Are you getting more dates?
Well, since I came back from the seminar,
yes,
I've been on one so far, which was yesterday.
Okay. Are you swiping?
Yes.
Okay, and you posted up your new photos?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, so what do you want on the dates? What do you want?
What do you want on the dates? But I don't understand. It's been a minute since the seminar. You only been on one fucking date?
Yeah, just one. Most of the time, like I'll tell you, like most of the time on the apps, I usually get girls I'm not attracted to, like, and the ones that I do get that I am attracted to, I respond and then they don't, like, we match and then I'll set up the date, like I'll go right into setting up the date, like I don't mess around, and then they don't respond.
And do you holler at girls in like in the street, at the bar, or wherever? You don't do any of that type of shit?
Personally, I find that I get better responses in person. That's just what I find. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So why aren't you going out and talking to girls in the street and all that other shit, or at events and bars or whatever?
I don't think I'm talking to enough girls though in person. I'll be honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't, because I know on a previous show you said that you speak to, like, we should holler like 25 girls a day. I don't holler enough. I probably like a couple, one or two here and there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think you swiping enough on these dating apps. I don't think you really using the dating apps to your full advantage, bro.
Exactly. Or I don't think you're not going out there and talking, because like what dating apps are you on?
Say that again.
What dating apps are you on?
Bumble, Hinge, Tinder.
Okay. And so how often do you use them?
Like, I use them every day.
Okay. Now, so how many matches do you get on average in a day combined with all those joints?
That's a good question.
Now the real question is, how many times do you swipe? How many times do you swipe? How many girls do you actually swipe on?
Yeah, because how long are you on the app using it?
Probably 300, like 100 on each app.
That's it?
So 300 a day.
That's it? Nigga, you gotta do more than that. So wait, do you have the premium Tinder?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, on all of them, I have premium on all of them.
So how long does it take for you to swipe on 100? Like, how long are you actually on the app? You say you use it every day, but how long do you use it?
Each one, probably like a couple minutes a day. Probably like 5 minutes between each one.
5 minutes. See, and this is the issue. This is the issue. See, let me tell you guys something. A lot of your issues come from the fact that y'all are not actually playing the numbers game correctly. Yo, y'all gotta listen. 5 minutes, nigga. You gotta be on there at least an hour for each of them.
Oh, damn.
Yes, nigga, an hour. What are we talking about? 5 minutes, bro? What do you mean? That's why, bro.
Yeah, that's like, all right.
That's why you're not, see, you saying 5 minutes and then you're not even hollering at chicks in the street. So of course you only got one date in a month. You see what I'm saying?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you. So bro, you gotta be on them shits for at least an hour, bro.
Okay.
All right. And also, let me ask you this question. What type of girls are you attracted to? Because you said there was chicks you wasn't attracted to that you would When like what type of girls are you attracted to?
I don't know. I like girls that girls that are all natural. I like curly hair. If they're black or brown, light skin, like I like that.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. So are you trying to get a girlfriend, or are you just trying to fuck? Like right now, what are you trying to do?
I think I need more experience first before I get a girlfriend, to be honest.
So you just looking to hook up and meet some chicks and have some fun, right?
Yeah, like I don't want anything serious because I don't.
Okay. Cool. So now that we got that out the way, since you're just looking to hook up and do all this other shit, right? You said you like girls with curly hair. Now, have you seen women who don't have curly hair on the app that you would fuck?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That's my preference, but I don't. You know what I mean? I don't. That's not like a deal breaker for me. Like if your hair's not curly, it's not a deal breaker. I'm just saying that's what I like.
That's what I want to. Right. So that's what I want to get to you to understand. When you're out here, like, listen, when you're out here trying to hook up with chicks, fuck your preference. You understand? If you run across a chick who is your preference, then that's cool. Fuck with her. But what I'm saying is that if you find a woman who's also fuckable, who's not your preference, still fuck with that chick. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you said you like chicks who are what, light skin or some shit?
Yeah, light skin, there's black girls. I like black women. I prefer black women, not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so do you like dark skin girls?
Pardon?
Would you fuck a dark skin girl?
Yeah.
Okay, so now what I want you to do is when you're on these apps, look for chicks who are fuckable and also your preference. So those are the two types of chicks you look for. Right now, it sounds like you're just looking for chicks who are your preference, right? So what I'm saying is you're going to expand your, wider your net if you also look for chicks who are fuckable. You see what I'm saying? So you might see a chick who is a dark skin black chick who doesn't have curly hair, but she could get it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because she still look good. So you still want to message that girl.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So what you need to do is that you need to spend more time on the apps, right? And then spend time seeing the women who you think are fuckable and the women who are your preference, and contact all those women. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what you could do. But also, in addition to that, you can still go outside and interact with women in the street. You know what I'm saying? Or at a bar, at a coffee shop, or whatever the fuck it is. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Just I agree with you guys. Like I see more attractive girls in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
And that's why you should go and approach them.
He's in another thing too is he's in Canada. So I don't know what the dating app show him in Canada. I don't know if the culture is a little bit different up there. But you were saying that you want to get what you want on these dates. What is it you want again?
I want to hook up with these girls, but
But what?
I want to hook up with these girls.
Wait.
But,
so what you said was you had one date, and you were making reference to that date. What did you say you wanted? You just want to smash? That what you talking about?
Yeah, I want to smash. Yeah.
Okay.
But the reason why I called in was because I just wanted to, I kind of think I know how I messed up because I ended it quickly. But because I like a lot of the things you touch on and that you explain in terms of if she's not feeling you, from the first moment, I'm like, this guy, I don't think this girl's feeling me, which was weird because when I approached her, I didn't see anything, and I gave her my card. I didn't see anything to where I was like, okay, I didn't get the feeling that she didn't want to come. Then when I was texting her, when I texted her to set up the date, she followed everything I said.
Okay. And
then when we met in person, because I saw her at work. When I met her in person to meet her after the first hug, I'm like, this is what these guys are talking about.
Wait, what happened? Wait. Okay, so you met her at work. You gave her your card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you set up the date. Everything was good. She was cooperative so far. So then when you first, so you got to the place first, and then she arrived.
Yeah. Like
And then what happened?
So said hi to her, you know, went to go hug her,
Mhm.
and then you got the side hug. I'm like, see this right here?
You got the side hug. Okay, so what did you do after that?
Yeah, I got the.
What'd you do after that?
I said, I probably should have ended it there, but I didn't.
No.
walked over.
Hold on. What did you do when you saw that she was giving you the side hug? What did you do?
I just started with the conversation, and I
Okay,
went
so
to-
wait. So hold on. So because I'm trying to answer your question. So you said, how do I get what I want on these dates? Now, let me ask you a question. Do you want side hugs?
Nope.
Okay, so
Okay,
that's
what is
so
this?
okay. So what I'm saying is you allowed the side hug to happen. You didn't stop her and say, we don't do that over here. If you gonna hug me, you gonna hug me. That's what you. That's something. If you see, the thing is, you talk about getting what you want. Now, okay, it's a long stretch just to say you want to smash, because you at least want to make sure you like the girl, that y'all have some type of chemistry or compatibility. Correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's what
why
I'm saying.
I wanted to go today in the first place.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. In order to really get what you want, you also have to know how to get what you want in each individual like situation. You understand? Because you have the battle, and then you have the war. Okay, so in the battle of the hug, you lost. Because you didn't challenge her. You didn't say, hey, this ain't church. Fuck you doing with this side hug bullshit? I don't play that.
It was wild. I was just like,
So what I'm saying is you let that happen. So you showed her. See, Jarrell, I met you before, right? And one thing I'll say about you is that you have a very friendly demeanor. You're a friendly guy. You understand? Guys like you, and this is just my opinion, my professional opinion. But guys like you, you have to be careful, because a bitch you will slide yourself into the fucking friend zone. That's how friendly you are.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying to you? So when you here's what happened. You met her at work. You gave her your card. Sometimes cards can be taken as something more like professional and networky. You understand? And not necessarily romantic or intimate. Unless does it say something romantic on your card, or does it just have your information?
Just have my information.
Okay. All right. So okay. So that's what I'm saying. So you gave her your information. Now you have to understand. Now, when you set up the date, when you first met her, did you flirt? And please, I mean, speak in a sexual, intimate, or romantic manner, or express some type of sexual, intimate, romantic interest in that woman. Did you do any of that when you met her? Set up the date? Any of it?
No.
Okay, so this is what I'm trying to explain to you. So, like I said, think about everything that we just broke down. You met her at your job. You handed you handed her a card. You said nothing flirtatious, sexual, or romantic, right? Then when you set up the date, you said nothing sexual, flirtatious, or romantic, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and then when she agreed to come out on the date, and she gave you you had the first opportunity to at least inject some type of sexual, romantic, or flirtatious energy into the situation. And what happened? She gave you a side hug, and you let it happen. Do you understand? Okay, so what I'm saying is you are not presenting yourself as someone that she should be romantically or sexually interested in. Do you understand that?
Right.
And then on top of that, like I said, I met you before. You are a super friendly person. Now, a woman will always accept a friend. Always, because she'll always have somebody to pick her up. She'll always have somebody to talk to. She'll always have somebody to follow on social media. She'll always have somebody to like her fucking pictures. You understand that? So what I'm saying is, to answer your question fully, the reason why you're not getting what you want is because you are not presenting what you really want. You're presenting friendship. Hello?
I'm not gonna.
You're just listening. Okay, fine. Do you? But my question is, do you see the logic in anything I'm explaining to you at this point?
Yeah, it's very, very clear and straightforward.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Also, you don't want that to keep happening, because now if you get these girls off these dating apps and you go on dates or hang out with them, whatever, and then it's the same situation where it's all that friendly energy, then nothing's gonna happen for you. So you'll just be wasting a lot of time. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, me, bro, I'll be like, nah. I'm like, I don't be doing them church hugs. I want you to press your titties all up on me. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
I say shit like that in her face, like, because I need to know, because I'm trying to take this to another level.
Right.
I'm trying to take this to where I'm trying to take it. You're not displaying behavior of a man who's trying to take anything anywhere. She literally probably just thought you want to hang out on some cool guy friendship shit.
Right.
Like, oh, Jarrell, he's cool, you know, and it's Canada too. You know, everybody's friendly in Canada. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta if you to get what you want, bro, you have to present what you want. You have to be a little bit more assertive and probably slightly more aggressive. You understand? To really let these women know, nah, I'm not trying to just be friends. Like you fucking sexy to me.
Right.
Like I want to take you out on a date. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to sit with you. I want to get close to you. You understand? I want to end up touching you. We probably end up back in my apartment. You understand? But these things have to be said at some point, bro. Like you're not giving anything at all. Like you're literally just giving off friendship, social circle, networking vibes. That's all you're giving off.
Right.
All right, let me ask you a question. Based on everything I just said, what do you feel that you could have done different at any point in that entire interaction with that girl?
Like from the beginning to end, or from that day?
I said at any point, bro. At any point, what is something that you could have done different?
Yeah, I could have flirted with her when I met her at work, so she knows what it is, and then I would have known what it was, and then I would have known. Oh, is there any? I would have known from then on, from the beginning, whether I should set up a date or not, because I would have known if she was feeling me or not.
Exactly.
Right. So you know what to do. You just got to do it, bro. You know exactly what to do, man. You just got to do it, man. And when it comes to you implementing the numbers game, bro, you got to do more, man. 5 minutes on a dating app, that's ridiculous.
And I want to also show another teachable moment to all the guys. You see, a lot of you guys, when you first meet the woman, you're probably a little bit nervous to actually flirt, meaning to say something intimate, sexual, or romantic. I'm talking about actual flirting. I'm not talking about complimenting the bitch, telling her she's cute. I'm talking about actual flirting, meaning telling her she's sexy, telling her you want to see what's under that skirt, telling her you like how her hips look because you can see them on top of you or some shit like that. I'm talking about actual flirting. Now, a lot of you guys are nervous about flirting because you want to delay quote unquote rejection. But think about this. Wouldn't it have been a little bit more convenient if you had said something early and she would have quote unquote told you she wasn't feeling you early, and then you wouldn't have to bother with the date? Wouldn't that have been better?
Yeah, way better.
Exactly. You wouldn't have to waste your fucking time. All right. Yo, 718, put your shit on mute, bruh. 718, put your shit on mute. All right, so Jarrell, you know what it is, bro. You know what it is. You're a nice guy. You know you're not bad looking and shit. Pause, because like I said, I met you. I took your pictures. We did a whole photo shoot and everything. You should.
That's what you did the photo shoot for. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you light skinned, man. You light skinned, and you live in Canada. Like, all you got to do is, you know, Drake is like built into the game, bro. You can use that to your advantage all day. Right. So the point I'm trying to make is, bro, you just got to be a little bit more deliberate in what you're trying to do. You understand? Be more deliberate, because any one of these females will accept friendship, bro. They'll accept friendship, and if you don't let it be known for sure what you really trying to do, that's all they're gonna do, accept you as a friend. All right?
Yeah. It got worse, but I'm gonna save that for the consultation.
All right, cool, man. Well,
appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the advice, guys.
All right, man. Later. Peace. All right, so we got 347. You're on live with the car in Miles. Did you donate?
Yo, what's going on? I donated, man.
All right. So that's
All right. Name, age, and city.
Young Grandpa, 31. I'm from New York City, man.
Oh,
All right. What's going on?
Yo, that fucking video y'all reviewed, that was torture, man. That was crazy. Hey, that dude, he got low key, he got Stockholm syndrome.
That's crazy.
Where the victim identifies with the abuser. He sees women as his abuser, so he takes on the shit that he gets abused by. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Interesting, yeah.
That shit is real crazy, bro. But I had a few questions that I just wanted to get y'all y'all point of view on. All right, so how do you differentiate a chick trying to learn about your program versus her like not really being with your program?
What?
What do you mean? Like, how do you differentiate a chick not wanting to be on your program versus what? You give us an example.
So let me say exactly what happened. So I was telling this chick I just started hooking up with her. That I don't be texting all the time. So she's like, she doesn't understand that because like we should be talking. So I told her like, she wants that kind of relationship that she's like, there's guys that are into that.
Right.
But that's not what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
But she's still fucking with me. But we ended a note that she didn't agree with me, but she's still fucking with me.
Okay. Is she texting you all day?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Okay. So then that's the what's the problem? What's the issue?
Okay, so I just go off the actions then.
Yeah, because you're saying, so you're basically what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You're saying that you're looking to see if the woman agrees with what you're saying. Her agreeing doesn't matter. Her doing is what matters.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's really all that matters, because her doing is her saying, I'm doing because I want to be here. So her agreeing, like, listen, you don't ever need a woman to agree with what the fuck you're doing. You just need her to do the shit, because I'm not looking for you to agree. You see what I'm saying? Your agreement, it means nothing, because I don't actually need your input or your opinion about it anyway. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about, are you going to do the shit? Because her agreeing is just her saying her opinion. You see what I mean? And her opinion to what you're doing isn't really important. That's just what she thinks about what you're doing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter.
So in the same way, like how, as you said, like for a guy, your actions speak louder than your words. It's kind of like the same thing.
Pretty
for
much.
a chick too.
Pretty much.
Right.
Okay. All right. So, and the second thing, I was talking to this chick that I be smashing, and she started talking to me about like how she wants to fuck multiple guys like at once. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so tell her to have fun. Like, what you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why? Like, that's like, so she wants you to do it with her? Like, does she want you to tell some of your friends to come through and y'all run a train on her? Is that what she's talking about?
Yeah, because me and her, I had two chicks and I smashed both of them at the same time. So she was saying that she's also interested in like, it being a guy instead of a girl.
So she wants you to bring one of your homies over so y'all can smash and get it cracking.
Pretty much, that's what she was saying.
Okay, so do you want to do that?
Shit, I don't know, man. I wouldn't mind, but I just don't know any guys that I'm comfortable with like that, to be honest.
So then just tell tell her, look, I can't do that for you right now. But if I have a homie that I want to get cracking, we'll I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's that. But it has to be something you want to do. See, K Zaga said he put some of his boys on. He's like, fuck that. He about to get it in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it all depends on if you want to do it, then fucking let it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I told her, I'm like, do you want it at once, or can it be like, you know, like my boy sit in the living room or some shit? Like when I'm dead, he come in after or some shit. But she was like, nah, at once. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Well, listen, tell her to go do that on her own. If she, you know, if you can't do it with you, be like, yo, find some other niggas to do that with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, man. But yo, I appreciate y'all tremendously, man. Like these dudes, they just need to fucking get on the fucking membership, talk to Steve, like get on the fucking Sunday shows, like, and their life will just, like, I just don't understand some of this shit now. You know what I mean? Like,
right,
crazy, man.
Right. Tony Bay says send the girl his way. He said he'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? Dude in the chat says he'll help you out. You know what I'm saying?
How much he trying to pay, man?
He said this nigga trying to make money. He trying to pimp, nigga. This nigga grandpa crazy. All right, well, we appreciate the call, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you ready, man? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
Peace, bro. Take it easy. All right, we got 718. Oh, you on live with Lakari and Miles? Did you donate? 718.
Yeah, I donated.
All right.
That's what's up. What's going on?
Name, age, and city.
Brooklyn 24.
All right, what's
going
on?
I called him before. I called a couple days ago. But my question is, because I don't DM girls on social media that often, but when I do, sometimes I find success, and sometimes they'll want to talk in between the date and me hitting them up. And I remember there was a video y'all was saying y'all don't got to do all that if you don't want to do that. And I didn't want to do it, but when I didn't do it, I feel like I should have did it because she met me on social media.
Nope. Whenever you say you feel like you should do it because you're already lost. You're already lost. Why do you feel like you should do it?
Okay. Well, because I thought about it. I try to think about it from her perspective, right? So I was saying to myself,
hold on, stop. There you go. You're losing again. Thinking about what you want to do based off of her perspective. You already lost. You know what I'm saying? See, when you break it down, you're like, damn, what the fuck? That's what we're talking about. Like, why would you give a fuck about her perspective at this point?
Caller, yeah. Why do you need to see things from her perspective, caller?
Nah, me explaining it makes me feel like a bitch. So
No. Let's go down the road, bro. Why do you think you need to understand anything from her perspective, homie?
Because when I hit her up and she was willing to go on a date, I told her the spot and all that. She was like, okay, but can we like talk a little bit before? And I'm thinking about it. I said no at first, and then when things didn't happen, I thought about it like, maybe I should have FaceTimed at least once.
Okay, ultimately, what do you want to happen?
I wanted to link her, see if she's worth my time, basically.
Worth your time for what?
You said what?
Worth your time for what?
To see if she's the type of girl I want to keep around, and see if she's even the type of girl that I want to do more things with in the future.
Okay. Now, do you think that not talking to her is going to put that in jeopardy?
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't. No. It shouldn't. But do you think so?
I felt that way.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get you to say. Yes, you think that not giving her what she says she wants is not going to allow you to keep her around. That is the wrong reason to do any fucking thing. If you're not doing it because you want to do it, then that's the wrong reason to do it.
And then on top of that, let's say you do keep her around. Do you want to keep a woman around for an extended period of time where you have to always acquiesce to what she wants and not do what you want to do?
Right. Huh, caller?
I see I was all connected now.
No, caller, answer the fucking question. We don't care what's connected in your fucking brain. Answer the question. Answer the question. Is that the type of relationship you want to build and cultivate where you got to do what the fuck she want to do and you got to see shit from her perspective all the time just so you could keep her the fuck around? Is that what you want?
No.
Okay, well, understand that that's the type of relationships you build when you start off like that. You understand?
Right.
Yeah.
So when you in a situation where you trying to connect with a broad and then you like, yo, meet me at the spot, blah blah blah, and she's like, well, I think we should talk in here a little bit more. And then you look at her dead in the fucking face and be like, well, I don't.
Exactly right.
Meet me at the spot on Thursday. Meet me in the spot on Thursday, and if she don't show up, then that's not the bitch that you were supposed to be with, bro. That's not the bitch that's gonna stay around, and you don't want her around anyway, because that means she's not gonna do what you told her to do, regardless.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is why y'all gotta stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
Stay focused on what you want, so you can find the women that's gonna do what you want. Because let me tell you something: you're the man, you're the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is beautiful about what you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't respect what you want. You think that because you want it, it's something wrong with it. Fuck that.
Exactly.
If you want it, it's a beautiful fucking thing, and she should want it too. And if she don't, get the fuck up out of here.
Exactly. That's it.
Get the fuck out of here!
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas think, oh, well, she might not want to come on a date. She might not want to give me no pussy. So there's something wrong with me wanting things the way that I want them. No, I'm a fucking man. I'm a fucking leader. When she comes into my presence, I'm protecting her. I'm providing. I'm doing everything. I'm giving her my masculine time and energy. So she should want what the fuck I want.
Exactly. And if she don't, then we ain't gonna fuck with you. That we're good.
Fuck with you? I don't have to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if I'm the Secret Service and I need the president to duck,
mm-hmm.
and the president don't want to duck, I can't do my job.
Exactly.
So it's the same thing as a man. If I'm a man, I'm a leader. And I give my woman instructions. If she don't follow the instructions, she can't be my woman.
Exactly.
Done.
Exactly. That's it. See, the problem is y'all too scared. You're so scared for her to bounce or for you to not have anything going on with her. And then also, this is what a lot of guys think. They think that what they want is never going to get them what they want. You understand what I'm saying? They think like, oh, well, you know, I run into women that say, well, I got to talk to you more and get to know you and blah, blah, blah. I keep hearing this from women. They keep saying this. So maybe I should. Maybe I am doing it. And see, the problem is that when you don't stand on your shit, you fall back into their shit. And the reason why you fall back into what they're trying to do is because you don't believe in yourself. That's the problem. So you got to believe in yourself so much that none of that other shit matters. You see what I'm saying? To the point where it'd be like, listen, I don't need to fuck with none of y'all. I'll be by myself right here. You understand what I'm saying? Until one of y'all motherfuckers is cooperating with what the fuck I want. I'm not budging until that happens.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's all you got to do, bro. It's not, don't be trying to, like fucking do this shit because she wanted and all that other crazy stuff. That's nonsense.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see things from her perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe she got a point though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she got a point because maybe if we talk a little bit longer on the app, maybe that'll help her, to understand who I am as your man a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. And you know why you can't look at shit from a woman's perspective? Because a woman's perspective is based off of how she's feeling in the moment.
Exactly.
So her perspective isn't of anything that is consistent. You see what I'm saying? So it's just because like what's going to happen is you saying to her, yeah, maybe I should look at it from her perspective. Maybe I should call her and talk to her. You know what's going to happen? Tomorrow, another nigga gonna holler at her and say, yo, come through. And she gonna come through straight away. She ain't gonna ask him for no fucking, oh, let's talk more. She ain't gonna say shit to that nigga.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So she don't have a perspective. That's what we're trying to tell you. Her perspective is only based off how she feeling at that moment. So her perspective is changing all the time. It's all over the place. So you have to have your perspective and find women who are gonna follow you on that. It's that simple.
Hey, and it's funny you said that, Lucario. Truth be told, most of these bitches, it's not even that they trying to qualify niggas, bro. It's that they trying to keep their options open for the nigga that they gon' go to right a fucking way.
Exactly.
You understand? Because if you hit this bitch up on especially on social media, right? She's thinking to herself, well, shit, a lot of niggas be asking me out on Thursdays. Right. And you tell her, I want to see you on Thursday. And she's thinking to herself, yeah, but that nigga that I already like, asked me out on Thursday. So you know what I'm gonna do with this nigga? I'm gonna tell him, let's talk on here a little bit longer, so I don't have to make no commitments to him.
Exactly.
So just in case the next nigga holler at me for Thursday, I'm still free.
Exactly.
I would see. This is why y'all niggas gotta be black and white with these hoes, bro. Meet me Thursday. You can't. Boom. We're done. Next bitch.
Exactly. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Just trust me. There is a nigga out there that's gonna tell that bitch, meet me Thursday, and she's like,
yes, daddy.
And that's it. No fucking, let's talk on here some more. I think we need to get on the phone. Can we do a FaceTime? Maybe this. I'm not sure. None of that shit. The nigga gonna be like, yo, meet me at 8.
Right.
That's it. I'm saying you need to be that nigga.
Exactly.
And if she's giving you any type of iffy vibes, leave her alone, because she's communicating to you that you're, in her eyes, you're not that dude. You don't want to spend time with a bitch that in her eyes, you're not that dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, that's enough game for you, nigga. You good?
Yeah, nah, I'm good. I just got one more thing, right? My one of my mans got the Bad Boy membership, but he don't use it.
Okay.
So I'm trying to take it off his hands.
Nah, nigga, get your own. Get your own, nigga. Get your own, nigga. Stop being cheap.
Exactly. Stop being cheap. Why you ain't on the Bad Boy membership?
Nah, nigga, don't. Nah, stop being cheap, nigga. Stop being cheap, nigga. Get your own, son.
Niggas think this is Netflix and shit.
How much you was gonna spend on that bitch on that date? How much you was gonna spend on that bitch on that date, nigga?
Nah, less than. I got a spot by my house. It's usually less than $20 ice cream.
It's ice cream. Okay. Nah,
Yeah,
nigga.
you go in there, you get the ice cream.
Spend ice cream. Spend ice cream money on the bitch, but spend real money on yourself. Get the fucking membership.
Exactly. That's a fact.
So we got 980-980. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Did you donate?
Oh yeah, man, absolutely. That's the golden rule. You already know what it is. What's going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, name, age, and city. Hold on. Name, age, city, bro.
Israel 24, Charlotte.
All right, Israel 24, Charlotte. Appreciate you, man. What's on your mind? Go ahead, bro.
So I want to comment before I get to my question. I'll try to make it, quick and short. So just a comment, based on, how the last caller was talking and, on the Real Game No Theory Sunday panel yesterday that I tuned into, what I realized that, a lot of those dudes calling up that are angry is because they've basically been groomed in a society where, dishonesty and deception is totally the norm. But then when you guys come along and say, hey, just, say what's on your mind, and shout out to ARC, just, put it how it is and, don't hide any bullshit, then you guys are demonized. And then I realized that, you know what? Fuck it. It's all good, because the thing is that I see when you, Steve, and everybody else on the panel says game's not for everybody, is because people don't have the balls to actually, grab their balls and actually, say what the fuck is on their mind.
Right.
Not only that, but Mr. Lucario, I remember you and Steve were doing the show. I think it was last week, and it was like in the nighttime. You guys were talking about like how chicks have algorithms to, sniff out who's about it, like which guys are about it and which guys aren't. Well, that's what I started applying to my game, especially when I got into the Bad Boy membership and masculine identity membership, where I have the algorithm where it's like, okay, but you either put out or get the fuck out and keep it moving. Because pretty much it's like after having so many, life altering experiences, it's like, yo, I don't have time to play around. It's like, yo, you either get with the program or, keep it moving. Because see, the thing is that, when guys talk about rejection, they see it as like, it's a Bruce Ego thing. No, I look at it as, okay, those who say no, I automatically discard them and toss them on the waste side in the shredder. Right. And, keep moving and find the people that want to get on my program and get with what I'm doing.
Right.
So I definitely, respect, what you guys are doing. And even after getting on the Bad Boy membership, 3 weeks ago, because, I did call into you guys and said that I would. It's actually helped up my game a little bit more and, continue to, help me grow. Now, going into my question. So I want to know, like, and this is for both of you guys, if, things like the Game King seminar, are you guys going to, keep doing that more frequently, like, next year and the following years? Because, of course, I didn't come to the one in New York, but I did watch the stream because I'm on the Bad Boy membership,
right?
Not any membership,
right?
And the energy I got from that by just watching from my computer, I can only imagine what I'll get in person. So I'm gonna try to make the Las Vegas one and just get things together because once you guys talked about it, I already started planning and trying to get things together. I just want to make sure, but pretty much I just want to know if you guys are gonna keep doing that thing because that's actually the most effective thing. Like one of the most effective things is like coming in person and chopping up with you guys and absorbing all that knowledge about game and just life in general.
Yeah. Right. Well, to answer your question, again, each event has to make sense. Okay. So, but the overall plan is to definitely do more live engagements and live speaking events. Definitely.
Right.
You understand? But again, things have to make sense. So a lot of guys be like, yo, y'all should come to my city in Wyoming. And it's like, nigga, who the fuck is in Wyoming? I'm sure there might be one or two niggas in Wyoming tuning into us right fucking now. And shout out to y'all. But it's not simple. Like everybody wants us to come to their particular city. Yo, y'all should do a show over here. And it's like, nigga, it has to make sense. You see what I'm saying? So all of these things are strategic. You feel me? So, so if we don't come to your particular city or if you don't hear about us doing a show over there or over here, don't get mad. Just try to make it. You know what I'm saying? Because things have to make sense. Things have to be strategic because we talk about moving strategically in these streets. So it's the same thing with putting on events. Like it's a lot of investment, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of planning. So it has to make sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the overall goal is to do a lot more live events and to actually meet you guys and give y'all that energy in real time because this YouTube shit is cool, but it's a different flavor when I can look you in your face and tell you what the fuck I'm really trying to tell you. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. And on top of that, I would say this is why people gotta donate more. You feel what I'm saying? And like actually donate some like more money.
Yes, exactly.
All of this shit costs money to put together. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times we either break it even or not even, you know what I mean? So all the stuff that we're doing, it counts towards that. So this is why we tell you guys, donate, get up on the memberships, do all those other things, because that allows us to do those events and to do those type of things. Because we don't do no GoFundMe's and none of that shit. All of this is coming out of our own pocket. You know what I'm saying? So understand that we putting all this shit together, get booking the venues, fucking all of the stuff that goes on with all of these things, costs money. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that shit.
Facts, man. Yeah, exactly. So you cats who want us to do more events and then y'all turning around giving us $1 donations on the Cash App, like, come on, man. Let's make it make sense. You feel me? Like, I mean, we appreciate every friggin' penny. Don't get it twisted. But what I'm saying is, y'all want more from us,
right?
But if y'all want more from us, then we need more from y'all.
Exactly. That's how it works. You got to give to get.
These fucking venues, they know you about to have an event. They charging everything, food and admission and use of the space, and niggas charge you. Like, if you want chairs set up, they charge you extra money to put the chairs out and all of it, bro. It's crazy. So we want to give y'all more.
Exactly.
But niggas need to respect the game and do better than $1 fucking donation on Cash App. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, again, not to say that we're not appreciative, but if all we getting is dollar donations, cool. But you can't expect niggas to be putting on elaborate fucking shows all over the fucking world, speaking to y'all, showing up, with talking points and everything like that to give y'all a good experience when niggas ain't getting no real bread off of these donations. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all gotta at least join the membership, purchase some shit. That's why niggas got soap. Niggas is selling soap, bro. Like, get the soap. You know what I'm saying? Like, support the movement, bro. Support the movement. Just because we don't get Cash Apps and y'all can't see the Cash App don't mean that y'all can't support the movement, because we'll definitely do more shows. A lot of niggas is talking about, hey, Miles Lucario, you guys thinking about coming to London? Yo, first of all, you know how much a flight to London costs, my nigga? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? How the fuck I'm gonna get to London off $1 donation on Cash App?
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like, let's be real. Let's be all the way fucking real, man. We see the donations y'all be giving these other niggas. Lately. Y'all be telling us, yo, you guys are the realest, man. Y'all changed my life. Okay, so let's make the fuck sense then. If I'm changing your life, where to change for my life?
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You gotta give one, take one, equal exchange, law of exchange. So no, I agree. Absolutely. And then also another thing that you just mentioned, now that you just mentioned all this, like it's actually, pretty ironic and funny, like how and you guys were talking about this, basically the whole red pill spill about, it being corrupted and diluted, which I agree, because back then, a while back when, I basically had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because I always knew that, okay, even though I had 1 foot in and was kind of going into it, I knew, okay, something wasn't right. It's like, something went off in my brain and I couldn't piece it all together. But, as time went on, I'm like saying, wait a minute, something about this shit isn't right, because then I started to look at it, and when I, started to look at dudes like buying these, chewing toys for jawlines, I'm like, wait a minute, these are basically insecure people. They're no different than like, the makeup industry that, makes money off of, women's insecurities. Basically, That's what the red pill does, is like make money off of men's insecurities. So when they have things like these made up products that are really bullshit and that don't actually work and actually damage you, and then dudes, wonder why, they're fucked up. I'm like, well, you guys bought into it. You guys were, secure in yourselves and who you are. And that's what you guys pretty much try to teach. And also, before I go, like last thing, I was going to ask a question, based on, the infield coaching, but I see that I could do the add-on with it. So definitely, like, if anything, I'm for sure going to buy the general admission, of course, right now. Now, if I buy that right now, can I add that on later, the add-on?
You can add it on later. You can add it on. You could do the add-ons later, but understand the add-ons are limited. The add-ons are limited because we're not doing infield coaching for the same amount of niggas that's actually going to be in the event. You understand? We're not walking around the Vegas Strip with a room with a whole fucking event space full of niggas trying to hop women. It's only going to be a couple. It's only going to be just a few guys that get those VIP tickets. And once the VIP tickets are sold out, they're done. And there's only going to be a few guys that could go to the cigar bar joint too. And once them tickets are sold, that's it. We're done. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're really serious about the infield coaching sessions in Vegas, or if you're serious about the cigar bar shit, get your shits early, because them tickets are super limited, because we ain't got a whole bunch of space for that type of shit.
Right.
Okay. No, yeah, definitely. I'll definitely try to move it on that. But I'm for sure gonna, be there, at the seminar regardless, and just
definitely
see you guys and everything.
Definitely,
so
yeah,
I
man.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you for everything, and definitely looking forward to see y'all in Vegas.
All right, yes, sir, man. Yo, have a productive week, bro. Good to hear from you. Thanks for the call. All right, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
All right, and then we got 609. 609, you're on with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, I donated.
All right. Appreciate you.
That's what's up.
So first thing I wanted to cover, to go on the topic real quick.
Wait,
man.
Wait, hold. Wait. Let's get your name and age and city, please.
It's my bad. I forgot about that. It's Rudy. We got Jersey in the house.
Jersey. 22, Jersey. All right, that's what's up, bro. What's on your mind?
So let me cover the topic real quick before I ask my question. My thing is, like, if you're being honest with these girls, honestly, they respect you way more. And what I learned is, when you lie to a bitch, it'll be harder to let her go. Because it's like, when you lie, you're basically invested. So at least if you're honest with a bitch and she still doesn't want to be in your life, when you're honest with her, you won't give a fuck. You'll be like, hey, I was doing me and she wasn't trying to fuck with me for who I am. So it is what it is. But when you lie and she decides to leave, you're going to care way more.
Right.
So that's the first thing.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah, no, facts. To add what you're saying, a lot of, and this is people in general, not even just dealing with interpersonal relationships. A lot of people think that when they lie to people, that they're actually lying to people. Whenever you tell a lie, what you're doing is, the first thing you're doing is you're lying to yourself. Because remember, before you can speak a lie, you have to think of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally had to cultivate dishonesty in your own brain in order to say the words. Do you understand that? So when you think you're lying to others, you're actually lying to yourself, because at the end of the day, because actions speak louder, the truth is still gonna fucking come out. Because no matter what you say, what you do is always gonna speak louder. So you're really just lying to yourself.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Like that's always say, the truth is inside you.
Facts.
Got it. So, all right. So then my question is like, right? And I think I already know the answer to this, but I just want to hear from y'all perspective real quick, just to make sure I know. What does it mean to say? Because I always hear y'all talk about this, fucking a girl's mind. Like you have a woman's mind, like. And like, what does it mean when you do have a girl's mind? Like, when you're fucking her mind, what do you guys mean by that when you say that?
Well, basically, having a girl's mind is basically you just having her see life through your perspective and being on, like, basically, like she's basically getting a part of who you are and being a part of what you're about. And then so that becomes like your perspective becomes her perspective. So therefore what happens is that she's living life through the experience of dealing with you. So that means she's so attached to you that everything that she's doing is through the knowledge, wisdom, understanding that she gained from you. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that once she attached to you, right, you have her mind, because basically what happens is when she's going through her life, she's doing what she's doing and she's making things happen, right? She's doing it through the filter of what she's been taught by you. You see what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of times where this is why a lot of times where it's easy for certain guys to get another guy's girl, because that guy, the original boyfriend or whatever, he doesn't have his girlfriend's mind. You see what I'm saying? Because if he had her mind, then she would be so attached to him that it'll be harder for another guy to basically get her. Right. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that when you have her mind, she's so attached to you and so down for you and so about you that it's harder for another guy to take her, and it's harder for you to get rid of her. You see what I'm saying? So it's that type of thing where you're just so embedded in her mentality that it's just like anything else. Like think about, like, society has a lot of people's minds, like societal norms, and the way that you do things, you do it because society has got your mind. So the same way that society's got your mind, you can have the woman's mind the same way society has your mind. The same way you're conditioned to do certain things, same way you think about certain things a certain way, same way that you sort of make moves or think about making moves a certain way, because you've been trained, conditioned to think that way. It's the same concept when you're dealing with a woman. She's been conditioned, she's been trained, she's been so caught up in your situation that you have her mind now, because her mind is a part of your mind, what you've been doing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. So that's why you guys always say, know who you are, know what type of value you bring to your life. So when the bitch comes into your life, she'll know how to contribute and shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what it is.
That the conditioning has everything to do with your consistency of character. So that's why I created the Masculine Identity Membership, because I'm trying to show guys that if you want to affect a woman in a certain way beyond just sex and beyond a relationship, your identity has to be so consistent that the more time she spends with you, the more she becomes conditioned to who you are as a person. And then she starts to like, not just like you, but respect and admire you to the point where, like, Carla, have you ever been with a woman for a while and then like you see certain things that certain habits, like the way you talk, like she's saying the same shit after a while?
Right.
Yeah.
That's how you know. That's how you know that you're influencing a woman. You're affecting her mind. You understand? You're getting into, like, she's getting comfortable, letting you like literally live rent free in her mind, in her heart, and in her perspective on life in general. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do see what you're saying. Because I remember there was one girl who would always, like, every time when she'll be bringing up negative shit about her job, about her life, and my shit like that. I'm like, yo, I don't really fuck with that negativity shit. Like, that shit ain't good. It ain't good for your health. It ain't good for your soul, shit like that. And I noticed after a while, she stopped doing that, and she actually started talking about positive shit too. So
Right.
I do think y'all talk about it a little bit.
Exactly. And that's always the best. That's always the best thing too, for you to affect a woman's mind in a positive way too, bro. Like that's what you're looking to do. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I do see what you're saying. Yeah, affect her in a positive way. Oh yeah, by the way, Miles, shout out to you for always talking about being grateful, because I saw your video. I don't know if you remember this, where you say every single morning, write down, I forgot, like 5 things or a couple things that you're grateful for and shit like that.
Right.
Bro, I started doing that every single morning. I'm like, damn, my life is fucking dope. Like, I really do got a lot.
Right.
Because I used to think negative. I used to think negative here and there, like, damn, I don't got everything I want in my life. And then I saw your video. I started writing down the shit that I'm grateful for. I'm like, yo, you got a whole lot of shit going on for me in my life. What am I being so negative for?
Right. Yeah, man. You know, for guys who listening, like, that's the type of stuff that I have on the Masculine Identity membership. So it's not just videos, but it's actually things that you can do to improve your life. Like, straight up. Yeah. But anyway, before I ain't about to have you give away too much, my nigga. But are you good? You good before I let you go?
Yeah. Just I'm definitely planning on hopping on the Bad Boy. I mean, I'm already on the Bad Boy membership. I'm planning on hopping on the Masculine Identity membership.
Right.
And I'm planning on going to that fucking Vegas trip.
All right, don't plan for too long, bro. Listen to me. Don't plan for too long, because we have some options on there that they're gonna get filled up fast. So make sure you know get your money right and lock in your spot quick.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Right.
I'm looking forward to shaking both y'all hands. No funny shit. That's
sir.
What I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring my Purell, because I know y'all niggas be nasty out there, man. I appreciate you, bro. All right, thanks for calling. All right, man. Peace. See you in Vegas, bro. All right, I'm 240. You on live with Lakari and Miles? Did you donate though? 240.
Yes, I donated.
Oh shit! This is an old nigga. 50 Fitzgerald in the building. 50 motherfucking Fitzgerald. What's up, OG?
Yeah.
Hey, OG. Whoa. Get us off that fucking speakerphone shit, man. You know you already don't sound that good.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. All right. Hey, what's up, 50, man? What's on your mind, man?
Yeah, like I said, man, with this card, I went to my people's funeral the weekend in the mountains and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see some of these people in years, and they got kids that I don't know, kids. So one little girl said, I was talking to her other cousins, and I knew a few of them, but I didn't know the rest of them. They were teens. They were like teens up into their 30s, mostly women.
Uh-huh.
And so the game was on, and Real Theory, game was on. And I was like, okay, Real Game, No Theory. Like, all right. So I was talking to them, and it seemed like the women were looking at me like fixated and looking at the screen. And I was like, yeah. And I was breaking shit down.
Right.
Just what y'all said. And man, one girl leaned over the other girl and said, who is this again? I said, that's Cousin Bobby. That's Cousin Bobby? Because evidently, they was waiting for me to come down. People were excited for me to come down. And she said, and I said, what do you mean? She said, I don't know, but everybody wanted me to come down. I see why now. And she got, okay, I'm going to go get a drink. You want something? I was like, yeah, give me a drink. And I told my other cousin, I said, you ever been to an event like this where you have to look at people and say, how are they my cousins? Because if they're not cousins by blood, they're not cousins.
Right. Because you trying to smash? Right. This nigga.
Because a lot of them girls in there were looking nice, man. So that one thing, and like the youngins, man, you got to believe in yourself, because I was telling them boys something, and their eyeballs are rolling around in their head like, for real. And y'all was saying the same thing on the screen. Y'all would say it, I would say it. And they like, oh shit, well, how is that? I say, y'all need to start. I think they got about 30 more new subscribers, hopefully, man. And get somebody
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yo, Hey, for those that can't all the way tell what he's saying, what he was saying that he was at a family event and he put on the Real Game No Theory show while he was out with family and they was watching our shit. So appreciate you for doing that, 50 man. We appreciate that, brother.
One other thing about game that I want to tell, and I was telling them, this is the major thing. I was telling the brothers, I said, y'all youngins take too much bullshit. They said, what you talking about, Unc? I said, let me tell you something. Your father, because your father's my uncle, your father, and all the men in our family, when y'all hung out with moms and aunts' house, had fish fry, all that shit, when that nigga at any time gets up and say, yo, I'm ready to go, we better have the kids and everything packed up in 5 minutes, because if not, y'all need to find a place to sleep in Sister's house, because that nigga gone.
That's real. That's gangster shit right there. That's what's up, man. Nah, for real.
Together, we leave in 5 minutes. Come on, kids.
Nah, for real.
From the couch, sleep in the eyes, peeing on his nuts. No, Dad said we gotta go.
We gotta go. Nah, for real. And listen, that's building that consistency in character, because it's nothing worse than when you tell your wife or your girl, hey, it's time to go, but then she see you chilling and talking and schmoozing with niggas when it's time to fucking go. No, you gotta, when you say something, it gotta be really fucking time to go. You understand?
Right.
So she know exactly what it is.
And one other thing before I go, that shit actually happened in a moment to me, because my little cousin, there was so many cars there. People talking. I was at the chill house that night with the young people.
Right.
And so my cousin said, yo, Rob, you ready to go around back to my mom's house? I said, yeah, right around the corner. Yeah, okay, fine. So I get my stuff together and get me something together. He went upstairs, and the other cousin asked me something. And every time somebody go in this room, they don't come out. So I went in that room, but I didn't come out. Next thing I know, I'm like, yo, where Cuz at? Oh, he left. I was like, fuck, he did exactly what the fuck his grandfather did. I'm ready to go. You ain't ready to go. He left. And I called him. This nigga told me, oh, no, Uncle, it wasn't like that. I thought you was in the car. When I turned around, they're halfway there to hand a drink back to someone. You weren't back there. I was like, this nigga. So,
that's how it go, man.
I want you to know, man, I always promote y'all shit. I'm still on the BBM, and my family, I'm trying to get them young boys in it because I see it and I was like, oh, no, your father didn't do this.
Appreciate you, man.
I think you dropped your books.
Appreciate
all right, yo.
Hey, wait, hold on. I see you wasn't at the New York joint. You coming to Vegas or what?
Yeah, I'm coming to Vegas. My retirement check's ready right now.
This nigga here. This nigga got to get his retirement checks ready. Oh,
hey, man, I'm on fixed income. That's some bullshit. I was in corporate America a long time ago.
Nigga,
I swing my dick in the office. I matter.
Nigga, crack some more backs and massage some more therapies and shit, man. Get your shit going so you can be up there in Vegas, man.
And see that one more time. I'll use my comment. That dude talking about he wants the girl to do the threesome and all that shit. Nigga, you should have thought about that shit when she first asked, nigga. You shouldn't think about that shit now, because I teach bitches how to massage their man. And I get paid, and they man pay me. Okay, that's the way the game works.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, we should damn sure see your ass at Vegas then. All right. All right. Appreciate you, Uncle.
Peace, y'all.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. All right. Killed the phone lines so we can do these questions and then fuck up out of here, man.
Yeah, because I gotta fucking get some shit cracking. All right.
Upload the next installment of the Masculine Identity membership too.
Yeah. All right, so where was he at? Should I flirt and approach women while I'm in a relationship, and how far should I go? Well, that's the thing. If you're in a relationship, you can still flirt and all that other shit. Like if you're in a monogamous relationship, you can still flirt with girls if you're out with your boys. You know what I'm saying? Just have conversations or whatever. But you need to practice some self-control so you don't end up cheating. You feel what I'm saying? This is why I can't be in a monogamous relationship, because it's nigga, if I'm flirting, it's you know what I'm saying, chicks be all on it. So it's like, you know what I mean? And that's the hard part, because if you flirt and the women are sexually attracted to you, shit might pop off. You know what I'm saying? So that's the hard part about it. Is there something wrong with keeping your ex's presence? Can you keep them from a healthy place as a memento of the great times you had with your ex? Yeah, I don't see what's the point of people. I never understood when people break up, when they be like throwing away shit from their ex, or they delete all the pictures on social media. I'm like, nigga, that was your life, bro. Like, why you know what I'm saying? Why you trying to act like shit ain't happen?
Well, that's for people that's in their feelings, because the gift or whatever it is reminds him of all that shit.
The chick, right? Yeah. So this one says the statement that's the selling point. Lola Carr, she got to make her viewers feel like she's not a modern woman and that she's pure, right? That's why they was mad at her for when she was on the other show at MTR, I guess, because she was like, they were like, oh my god, she's acting like a thought or some stupid shit. But
niggas was acting like 3 or 4.
Exactly, niggas on the internet. Man, they did a number on y'all niggas on the internet, man. I'm telling you. It says, Miles, I know you take pride in language. So how do I learn not to use filler words such as like, maybe, etc.?
Okay, so in order to not use filler words, you have to practice, and you also have to practice pausing. So instead of saying just pause. If you don't know what to say next, just pause. Right. So you're better off pausing than saying
Right.
That's all. So just don't do it and practice. It's something that you gotta practice.
So this is, can I shoot my shot if she's working and I'm not the cashier, for example? Wait, what? So if she's working and I'm not, just give her your card or some shit. Be like, yo, hit me up later. Put this in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you got to do. If I don't plan on vetting a woman, how should I hook up with her once a week or keep it sporadic? Well, yeah, if you're not really trying to vet the chick, right, and you're just trying to hook up with her, just call her whenever the fuck you want. You want to hook up with her and then keep it pushing. But you also don't want to hook up with her too much. So for you guys who are not trying to vet a chick, you hook up with her today, then you might hook up with her next week, and then you might let 2 weeks go by and you hook up with her again. You might not see her for another month. You feel what I'm saying? When you just know you want to smash chicks, just have them in a rotation of chicks you smashing. Like, don't really, because the vetting really is for if you see that, okay, this is the type of chick I might see some potential in a long-term situation, or see something where I want to see if she's going to be consistent in the situation to put her in that position later on down in the situation. If you meet a girl or you're talking to a girl, you're hooking up with a girl, and for 100% fact that this girl is never going to be your girl, because, for example, if you fucking a chick who you think is fuckable, you might not think she's that attractive, but she's fuckable. But she's not attractive enough to be your girl, because you're like, I would never wife her because she's not that attractive to me. So that woman, if you know that she would never be in that position, there's no reason to be vetting her for that type of situation. Now, even when you fuck women, you still got to vet them to see if you want to fuck a chick. This is why you got to still see her character and whatever it is, because you don't want to be fucking no crazy chick that's going to be on some dumb shit. But as far as like the vetting process for a long-term situation, you don't really necessarily need to do that for a chick you just want to fuck. If you just want to fuck her, just fuck her, but don't be like spending mad time with the one chick, because then that's going to make her feel like it's something more than it is, even though, you're just trying to fuck. So this is why, if you're just trying to fuck, get you a good amount of women that you fucking, get you a roster of chicks you fucking, so you can rotate them, so you don't have to be seeing one chick all the fucking time. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. It says, isn't all humans manipulators by nature, and you can manipulate without lying? Well, this is the thing. You got to understand the context. So what happens is like, you can say, I'm manipulating a specific thing for a specific outcome, but I'm not manipulative. You see what I'm saying? There's two different things. Right. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. All right, we got one more question and we about to head up out of here. How do you have her? Oh, we already answered that shit. All right, so guys, we about to wrap this up. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And remember, guys, make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, and get the soap and all that other good stuff. And we are out of here, people. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out. Later.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle. Struggle creates strength. And strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Rob. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Ladies and gentlemen,